In the city tonight. bad boys, Opie and Anthony, are about to make their return to the airwaves.
Opie and Anthony were pulled from the airwaves 2 years ago after a sex stunt at St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Opie and Anthony are back, so why won't the FCC be able to touch them this time?
The duo has signed with XM Satellite Radio.
Their contract with Infinity expired back in May, but the no-compete portion is up until October.
No arrests have been made. Police are still investigating.
The blonde one, two so-called radio shock jocks.
Our society needs borders, needs parameters.
You dick!
They get their jollies by saying, let's keep pushing the envelope.
They were doing what they were paid to do.
Shot. Even when there are bucks to be made, there's a price to be paid in terms of the cultural degradations that we do not want to be associated with anymore.
Are you adequately prepared to rock?
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
Your mom's box.
Yes, indeed. Your mom's box.
Against the Machine music still playing? What a great way to start our brand new careers at XM Satellite Radio.
Tripping over ourselves.
Now I don't hear the music, but I think we're live on the air, right? All right. Well, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes, indeed. Welcome.
What a cluster F.
What happened?
Now it's good?
But we can't hear the music.
We can't hear the music.
music.
We like talking over the Rage Against the Machine music. Oh, my God. It just ended, so okay, here we go. There's like 50 people looking at us, and we have no effing idea what's going on. It's the Opie and Anthony Show on XM Satellite Radio, Anthony.
Yes. Back after a short break. We're finally back. My God.
About 2 years worth of break.
Ugh.
And these guys just put the studio together literally 5 minutes ago.
Ago? They're still putting it together.
Yeah, that's true.
We're sitting in the midst of a bunch of construction and electronics that are surrounding us right now.
Right.
I'm in front of a jumbotron.
Yeah, you
pretty
look
much what I can
you
describe this as.
You look completely ridiculous.
I know.
Do you know what all those buttons do?
All I know is my responsibility. Last time we were on the air 2 years ago was to show up and drink beer.
Right.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's all I had to do. Now I have buttons and stuff.
I think you can launch missiles from what they put in front of you.
And I just might. There's buttons and things and I'm supposed to do things.
Yeah.
I don't know. All of a sudden we were talking about something we wanted to do later on in the show.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, oh, Anthony can trigger that. I'm like, no, I shan't be triggering anything. I'm not triggering things.
Wait,
I don't know.
That means we have something planned for later on?
Apparently.
Oh, all right.
I hope I don't have to trigger it.
And you got to love our old listeners. They're like, enough with the music, start the show.
Yeah.
And now that they're paying for the Opie and Anthony show, they're going to get quite abusive, I think.
I know, yeah.
But that wasn't our fault. See, we're working out all the bugs. I mean, we had this great intro to start off the show right at 6 a.m. You'd hear the graveyard music from The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and all of a sudden it went into another Metallica song. And
Yeah, so we were 6 minutes late
Yeah.
on that one.
And then there's another guy duct taping something together to my left, and
Yeah.
half my buttons, I don't know what they do.
It's supposed to be how it goes anyway.
And then we got a camera crew in here and 15 people I've never seen in my life, all just staring at us, and we're supposed to be creative and funny right now.
Look, let's watch him and catch him on film being funny.
Right. This guy wants to shine a huge light on us
Yeah,
to light
he
up
has.
the studio. You think the light will be distracting? Oh, a little bit.
I think being here is distracting for us. After 2 years, getting up this early, I got to tell you, that was a little distracting for me.
What happened to us?
I was used to rolling home at this hour, and just being tanked. And then I get up early, start driving in,
Yeah.
and you realize the degenerates that are on the road at this hour.
Oh, it's all drunk drivers.
Yeah, drunk drivers. And then on the sidewalks,
Right.
how many homeless guys are sleeping on the sidewalk?
All up and down 57th Street.
They're all napping.
They're all napping.
And then I saw one woman with a shopping cart standing there, and I like a horse, she was sleeping standing up, leaning on her shopping cart. I'm finding these things amusing.
Know what's amusing about this? We used to be those people out there staggering around, and now we got to
know.
be responsible broadcasters.
Oh, the good old days when we used to be able to be irresponsible broadcasters.
I know. This was a bad idea, man. Let's just be honest. This is a bad idea. We need to be on in the afternoons.
I know.
No,
Man,
this is going to be a
morning.
lot of fun, actually. We got to say hi to Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy,
feeling
how are
good.
you?
I'd be better if I had room. I got two of the guys that took over the Russian middle school filming me from 3 feet away. Two Chechens just standing here with the camera in my face.
Would you like to take a seat, Jimmy?
No, I'm fine. I'd rather
Is that
stand.
it?
I'm
You're going to
tired.
stand up?
Yeah, I've been up since yesterday, man. If I sit down, I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's one person that's really going to have a hard time adjusting is Lil Jimmy, because
Yeah.
he's a stand-up comic, of course, everyone knows, and he's got that nightlife thing, He's got to do his club gigs, and they're very late.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much the guy that's going to be up and then stay up through the show and sleep when he gets home.
This is the best part of this whole thing. When Ant and I were deciding should we do afternoons or mornings, I got about 1,000 phone calls from Norton. You got to do afternoons. You got to do afternoons.
Panicked Jim.
I'll never sleep. When am I going to do my spots? When am I going to F my whores?
Dude, that really is what it's about. The night before the big return of the show, I got stood up by some woman, and I paid for a prostitute.
You
so
did?
nothing has changed in 2 years.
You paid for a
Hey, who's this guy? I was wondering what you did after Chips got canceled.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new people to make fun of. I love this.
to make fun of their... Not yet. Wait till they're done building this place.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Jeez.
I think 3 days ago, this was Frank's place.
Yeah. I remember when we came in, Frank's Place, one of the channels that broadcasts out of XM. This was the studio. And there were a bunch of Sinatra albums all around, baby. One was called, I'll Punch You in the Mouth, Toots. I believe that was his album from 1965. And then there's Bangin' Whores. That was another album. And they were all up around the perimeter of the studio. And there was a big Frank's Place logo behind the board and everything. And we came in and went, oh, no.
No,
this isn't going to work.
No, that's not good.
Not quite the vibe of the O&A show. Although it might have worked. You bring in a few girls, and which, of course, we will do.
Swing on
And
this.
then tell them, yeah, swing, baby.
Swing.
Yeah, how about I punch you in the uterus, honey?
You forgot the best of Sinatra album, the one that said "Meet My Pals, the Drunk and the One-Eyed Yard Ape."
Oh, where's my bell?
So
I don't have the bell anymore.
So I guess we're on the air.
Yes.
Right. Did you meet our assigned assassin there?
Yeah.
That's our secretary. XM
Yes,
doesn't mess
secretary.
around. This guy is an assigned. He's a killer, basically.
Yeah, we have a guy who's supposed to guard us, right?
Yeah. Look, he doesn't smile or anything.
He's got a fine jawline too. What a
You like
chin.
that, Jimmy?
Oh, what a chin!
Yes, I'm here to protect you.
What are some of your, some of your expertise in protection?
He's an expert at knife fighting. I was reading his resume.
Knife fighting.
Most people like I did a year at Xerox and I went to SUNY Purchase, whatever. This guy's resume is I'm an expert at knife fighting. I'm an expert at stick fighting. I think, right?
Sticks and knives. Where the hell are we? What the hell? What sticks and knives?
Well, you never know who might show up.
That's true. Do you do the knife fight where you put the one end of your bandana in your mouth and the other guy puts it in his mouth and you go to stab each other at close range? That type?
No. We're not here to hurt anyone.
No?
We're here to protect you, make sure that no one comes in with a knife, and I'm here to take it away from them if they do.
Will you, if we just say, remove that person, you'll do it?
Sure. Why not?
Can you remove that guy right there?
Absolutely.
I just have a question. I'm not saying this would happen, but let's just say one of us wanted to throw you a few bucks to go into a hotel and do a little Brazilian jiu-jitsu together. Would that be a possibility?
Well, man-on-man
Yeah,
action.
just two men, maybe wearing some shorts, wrestling around, getting to know each other, laughing.
Having a little fun.
No, that's not my expertise.
And what's your name? I don't want to call you the assassin.
Everyone calls me Master Poe.
Master Poe?
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, that sounds impressive right there.
That's
like
really
he's-
good.
he's
That's really
kicking
good.
ass.
Yeah.
And he's going to be in the Kevlar booth that they're building?
Yeah, they're building a whole security section in this place. Now, this studio itself is pretty good size, but the area that the studio's in, pretty small.
Yeah.
There's not much room, so they had to build like different walls and stuff for this little vestibule, I guess, where people are going to be coming in and screened. It's almost like a decontamination chamber, and that's where they're going to sort out the good from the bad, I guess.
Well, we got to get Ben in here. Ben is now producing the Opie and Anthony show. We'll be introducing everybody slowly but surely. But Ben was here when the security company came in, and I guess they're from Belfast.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, tell us about the security company and what they said to you.
It's like, we're not going to fuck around here. I'm from Belfast. We're going to nail in the fucking chairs into the, just like that. I mean, everything's going to be bolted in, the Kevlar.
So Bono was here? Is that what you're saying?
No, this guy, I forget what his name. What was the security guy's name?
Let it be known that Ben was the first person to curse on the
That's
Opie and
true.
Anthony show.
Trying to keep it all nice and clean
Sorry
and
about
tidy.
that.
And
I'm
Ben's
so glad
potty
you were
mouth.
just at the meeting where we said, hey, let's keep the cursing to a minimum, man.
I was imitating the guy that came in. That's how he talked.
Yeah,
Of
but
course,
they were dragging in bulletproof glass and Kevlar.
Nice.
So, Master Poe is going to be in some kind of bulletproof, I don't know,
Little glass
booth. Yeah, like
That's good.
like the bank tellers where you got to
Yeah.
put your ID under the thing. So
Well, we need that apparently.
still don't have an office. They're building that.
Yeah. We don't have our office. It's full of construction materials. But we're looking forward to getting that back in action, putting the stuff on the walls. Remember some of the fun stuff we had at NEW, our old place?
Well, it would have been nice to take some of that stuff with us when we were shown the door.
No, we were told to leave and not return.
Leave everything behind.
What about the naked plaster cast of that whore? Who was that?
Oh, someone got that.
It wasn't Montana Gunn, where it was just like the lower half of her torso,
Yeah,
which is
it
all
was
any
her-
woman should ever have showcased
It was
anyway.
her vag and her
Yeah.
cans, and it was very accurate and painted.
Someone actually has that.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you
Probably
raffle
not
it off?
on eBay.
Huh?
Didn't you guys give it out?
No, we snuck it out of the office. We had about 5 minutes to get as much stuff as humanly possible from our office
Yeah.
after 4 years at Infinity Broadcasting, and stupid us, we went for the torso.
Yeah, we took like the stuff that was on our walls in the studio, in our office.
Screw all the bits we did for 4 years. We want the naked torso and the Jägermeister machine. That's what we took.
And we gave away a bunch of stuff too.
So this is the Opie and Anthony show, and we're
Yeah.
starting from scratch. We know that. We have nothing.
Remember all the good stuff, all the fun stuff we had? Here's let me see if this even works.
I don't even know if I could make this happen on this board.
Let me see if this even works.
All right.
Dylan!
Okay.
Dylan!
That's all I have, Opie.
That was the only sound effect you took from the old place?
That's pretty much the only one that made it.
Dylan!
So we're building from
Dylan!
that one, from Arnold saying Dylan.
So that's our first soundbite?
Yeah.
We used to have thousands of them, and now we have one.
One for every occasion. And now what? Someone walks in, hey!
Dylan!
Great. Doesn't really fit the mood, did it?
I already hate it.
Of course you do. It's the only one we have.
All right, and I guess we got some phone numbers to give out. If you want to call the Opie and Anthony show, it's 1-866-WOW-1-WOW.
Oh, that was the number we got?
Yes.
I remember we had a big meeting about what number we could possibly get.
866-WOW-1-WOW. And also, our listeners don't know how to spell. Where's the other number? Okay. 866 Opie Ant.
Oh boy,
That's going to be a tough one. 866 OPIEANT.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Jimmy.
How is it only 6:22 and Ben is already sweating like he just drunk drove into a wedding
It's
party?
hot as hell in here.
God almighty.
It's hot. And there's like 20 people in here.
Yeah, why is everyone staring
your,
at us?
your hair is all matted.
Is this a special day or something?
Oh, this is so creepy.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. We made all the newspapers today, too. USA Today gave us a nice spread in the Life section, right?
Yeah.
And also the New York Times. So
Yeah, I saw
what's the
that.
headline in the USA Today?
Where the hell is it?
Oh boy, have to reach over this huge console we got.
Yeah, this place is massive and
Isn't that
brand
nice?
new. They designed this whole studio for us, which is quite nice.
Apparently, they believe we're going to be here for a while.
Little do they know.
All right.
We have a way of effing things up.
Sacked, and now they're back. That's what it says. Fired with enthusiasm, Opie. That's what we are. Opie left, and Anthony are glad they can be as outrageous as they want to be.
How can you be fired with enthusiasm?
Well, they mean like fired up, I guess. That's what they mean.
Ooh, that's
See,
a
it's a
stretch.
double meaning.
Yeah.
Because we were fired.
All right, well, you can pick up the USA Today and read all about it.
Wonderful.
And also the New York Times. Why is Ben laughing already? We haven't said anything funny. What's wrong with
I don't
you?
know.
We
Punchy, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning.
I think we made the wrong choice making Ben in charge.
Really?
Yeah, we have
Too
a
late
bunch
now,
of
though.
We have a bunch of degenerates now working for us. We were supposed to upgrade our staff. We had 2 years to try to upgrade and fill in the dead spots, and I really believe we effed up bad. We got a bunch of alcoholics working behind the scenes now.
Well, if the little publicity tour we've been taking over the past month or 2 months or whatever it's been, if that's any indication, we're in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Serious trouble. Because I have never seen so many drunks in my life. I gotta say, Steve, Steve C, he
Wait a minute. You could just talk from in there?
Oh, yeah, now I can.
oh, there he goes.
There we go.
Wait, now we can't hear him. What?
No? You
I
can't
heard
hear
him.
this?
I can't hear him in my headphones.
Ooh, he reminds me of somebody back there.
How about now?
Steve, get in here.
All
You're
right.
not landing a plane. My God.
He's behind the glass.
He's already too comfortable. He just needs a martini. Do we have the Martini Steve music yet?
Dylan!
That's all we got?
Pretty much it. Oh, that's all we're working with.
People
right
going to pay for this crap?
Dylan!
We need a few more sound bites before people go,
now.
you know what? I'd pay for the Opie and Anthony show.
now. I know.
What's up, Steve? Have you slept in the last 3 days?
A little bit. I went to bed around midnight last night, woke up at 3.
Right. Well, here's the second member of the Opie and Anthony show. So Ben is producing the Opie and Anthony show.
Old change purse stomach.
Yeah.
And Steve, who was running FoundryMusic.com, continues to run that. The unofficial Opie and Anthony website is now officially a member of the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
He was allowed to stay at WNEW when we all got fired because he was never an official member of the show.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't fire him, which is weird. He had a lot to do with the program. I think they just didn't have a clue.
No, I think in the back of their minds they knew. They just didn't have a really good reason to get rid of me. Ooh, fire the commercial guy. Well, why?
How about you were associated with this program?
Well, I was waiting for a good year after that, and through all maybe 2 format changes at that point, I was waiting to get axed, and they never did it. So
Yeah.
I was just, I was lucky. I sort of I was Teflon, never really moved, and my salary was so not, minimal that it never really showed up on the radar. So all right,
Well,
hey,
they had to
peasant.
pay Opie and I, so nobody else got any money. That's
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit later, I think. But we want to introduce everyone. But Steve has taken it to the limit on the road.
Yeah.
A few times, just once or twice.
Every city we were at.
First of all, to get cut off in Boston.
He got cut off?
Yeah.
When was this?
You have to be so drunk. You were cut off in Boston.
Oh, at the bowling alley.
No.
Well, no. At the bowling alley, you threw a bowling ball off the wall.
Into the wall and got yelled at.
Oh, that I remember, yeah.
And we all decided to go bowling.
And
Well,
was
that's just because I'm a crappy bowler. That has nothing to do with being drunk. That's just I didn't know how to let go of the
You
ball.
hit the wall. How bad of a bowler are you?
You hit
Apparently
the wall.
very.
And it's a nice bowling alley. It's not one of these
No,
piece
it was
of
very
crap
nice. I didn't want.
places.
That was actually. I was aware of that. I just didn't. I couldn't let go of the ball in time, and
Ben-
it sort of bounced.
Ben will back us up on this, even though he had a lot to drink that night, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
another one.
He's not exactly a monk, so
As long as I don't have to comfort you anymore
No.
on a sidewalk.
No more of that. What a prick.
Oh my goodness.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. I was having a bad night. It was a bad day. Huh?
Yeah, but I don't know.
No more of that.
I'm
No,
only
I-
160 pounds. I shouldn't be consoling. How much do you weigh?
Now 260.
I shouldn't be consoling 260-pound men.
No.
Ever.
Never again.
Ever.
Unless it's the privacy of your own bedroom.
No, never again. That was an isolated incident. Never again.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
be
I
as bad if you didn't have your pants pulled up to mid-waist with your shirt tucked in like some kind of a
What
William
are you
Frawley
talking?
creep.
Who are you looking at?
William Frawley.
It's just awful the way you just tuck your shirt in so nice and neatly. You have to stop that. Let it hang out and live a little.
We can't. Well, I'm sorry. We can't all let it hang over the let the gut hang over the pants.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very good. All right,
Jesus, back at him.
so Steve is an official member of the Opie and Anthony Show now.
Yeah.
And then we brought a new guy aboard, Sex Bagel. He's in the other room.
Where is Vanilla Ice Hair? Can he come in for a couple seconds?
Yeah, he was so excited that we hired him for the show that he went out and dyed his hair.
Now I was a little confused. I still am a little bit about Eric because he's like 15 years old, but he's been in radio with like Marconi. He's worked with all of them. He's worked with 80 people in radio. Everyone that's in radio, he's worked with at some point. Yet he's only 15.
And he never shuts up.
Thanks. I do second that.
Oh, wow.
Great. All right, fine. Won't say a word.
He likes to talk, but that's okay. And yeah, Eric Sexbagel is aboard the Opie and Anthony Show as well.
Yeah. He will be doing what? Taking your phone calls and whatnot?
And various other things that no one else wants to do.
He has Stinky's old job.
Yes, he does.
That's what it was, taking the calls.
Very appreciative to have it.
Wow, the phone's ringing like crazy. All right, so it's the Opie and Anthony Show. We've begun. We've begun the third stage of the Opie and Anthony Show, and the final stage.
3.0. O&A 3.0.
This is O&A 3.0 and the last version of Opie and Anthony. When we screw
Yeah.
up this time, it's over.
Yeah, let
it's
us say.
absolutely over.
Let us say that because we said when we started at NEW in New York, we said, look, there's going to be a day where we screw up and you will just not hear us anymore because you don't get to say goodbye on the radio. They just fire you, throw your ass out, and you're done. And that did happen. And all the websites started, people save O&A, this, that, the other thing. Who do we call? Who do we write to? If we screw this one up, don't bother. No, make no phone calls. Don't start up any websites. Don't write any letters. Just say, well, that was fun while it lasted, and it'll be over.
It's called retirement.
Right, because we will totally have burnt every single bridge that there is, and we'll just be done.
If we blow this, like we said on Ungagged, the only option open to us will be CB Radio.
CB Radio, right. Breaker. It's the O&A show.
And we do plan on screwing it up again, by the way.
Yeah, at some point. I don't doubt it.
All right, let's give some phone numbers out and take our first commercial break.
Oh,
do we actually have a sponsor yet?
I was wondering that.
We have one sound effect so far.
Dylan!
This is so pathetic.
I know.
We were on
sad.
top of the world 2 years ago, and now all we have is one sound effect. That's all we have so far. And a couple sweepers. And a bunch of other sweepers that I don't even think we could play.
Oh, we're going to have to play a couple of those and
discuss them?
Discuss, because, man, are they harsh.
All right. Let's take a quick break.
Who sponsors this show?
I think PSAs.
Really? Do we have any?
Do we have
Steve
any
is shaking
sponsors?
his head.
No, we don't have any sponsors just yet. But
Oh, Jesus.
I don't really like that you could talk from in there.
Tough.
It is kind of cool. You can't even. The trouble is, you can't throw something at his head while he is
right.
talking.
I got a big glass partition, and Eric's not going to do anything to me because I'll kill him.
This looks way too professional. I don't like this.
Steve, go ahead with the news. We got to put him in blackface and put a big afro wig on him.
It's okay. You can try. Please, I dare you.
All right. We really don't know what we're doing, but it's going to be fun today.
Diving head first.
A couple phone numbers if you want to call the Opie and Anthony Show, 866-WOW-1-WOW. I think we'll take some phone calls when we get back.
Sure.
And the other number is 866-OPIE-ANT or 866-674-5600. 3268. We don't even have to say we'll be back because it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Because this is a whole different world, this satellite radio.
Certainly
We
is.
used to have to tease things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as we move forward with the show, if we have something really cool to play, we're not gonna take 3 hours to play it. We're just gonna play it.
Stop.
There's no
Really?
reason to tease things anymore. You sign up for the channel, we got you.
That
we
was
got to
like
take care of you.
That was your big thing.
I know.
Remember that. Annoying the hell out of the listeners.
All the rules of radio out the window.
Yeah.
We reinvent radio today. We'll be back.
The only way you're getting a date is with a bottle of chloroform.
Have you ever been in a serious social situation when you suddenly realize you have to pull the underwear out of the crack in your ass? You take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? Who, her? Oh, hell yeah. Well, it's one of life's little moments, isn't it? It's one of those little moments you have to deal with at the time. You've got to get in there and clear that thing out. You've got to rescue your underwear. There's a letter in your mailbox. That's right. You ever been at a really loud party? I mean, a good loud party where the music is playing too loud and everybody is talking too loudly, and in order to be heard, even by the person standing right next to you, you've got to be screaming at the top of your lungs. But every now and then at a party, it seems as though everyone shuts up at the same time, and only your voice can be heard. Right, I know! Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have my testicles laminated. Life's little moments. You ever been talking to someone and you laugh through your nose and blow a snot on your shirt? And you have to just kind of keep talking, you know, and make believe it's part of the design. Works all right if you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt, but otherwise they're gonna notice. Ed, you got a big snot on your shirt. Some guys are really cruel, you know. And some of these things are not even your fault. These little things that happen, you didn't cause the situation. A lot of times you're the victim. You walk into some situation and suddenly you're the one who's taking all the heat. Not your fault. Give you an example of the kind of thing I mean. Did you ever meet somebody and you go to shake the guy's hand and you suddenly realize he doesn't have a complete hand? And you got to make believe it feels great. Right? You can't go, ah! 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 You can't do that. It's not even an option. You got to hang in there and say, hi. Hey, swell hand. Give me 3. High 3, yo! Not your fault. You didn't cause that. You weren't even there when it happened to the guy.
Most people come to St. Patrick's Cathedral to pray. One couple allegedly came to the New York City landmark to have sex. Good morning!
Based on a dare from radio hosts here in New York.
Hello.
They fired these two guys for orchestrating an obscene stunt in New York's most famous Catholic cathedral.
Shock jocks Opie and Anthony had encouraged the couple to have sex at locations where producer was waiting to call in the play-by-play.
Opie and Anthony were fired and their nationally syndicated show canceled.
Did these shock jocks simply go too far? When they crossed the line?
This is outrageous.
Oh, dear.
What are you, stupid? Huh? Just when everything was going good.
Greg Opie Hughes.
I like yam bags on the tool.
And Anthony Cumia.
I'm hoping for a big, fiery rear ender.
Broadcast an outrageous live account of a couple allegedly having sex right in New York St. Patrick's Cathedral on a holy day of obligation.
Presided over the slaughter of a wild pig. Closed down San Francisco's Bay Bridge, encouraged teenage girls to run naked, and invited listeners to compare the taste of eggnog and urine.
You're screwing everything up.
Shock jocks.
Not only does it involve obscenity in the most extreme form, the nerve of these people to actually have this set up.
No crap, Sherlock. Die.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Black Betty, bam, ba-lam, yeah, Black Betty, bam, ba-lam, Black Betty had a child, bam, ba-lam, damn thing gone wild, bam, ba-lam, she's always ready, bam, ba-lam, she's on rock steady, bam, ba-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam, ba-lam, yeah, Black Betty, bam, ba-lam.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. As we try to figure out the studio here, they just built this thing only a day or two ago, so bear with us as we work out the bugs.
Still under construction, too.
Anthony has a Jumbotron in front of him.
Yeah, I got like 4 big screens. And I pretty much only use one, the internet one. Just like the old days, I had my computer in front of me so I could troll the internet and do some occasional day trades and look at some pornography. And then the other 3 screens, I haven't a clue. There's one in the upper left over here. I don't know what this is. There's songs on it. Apparently, I can trigger things from here. I won't be doing that. No. I have no clue.
All right. And we're starting from scratch. We want everyone to know that, you know? We used to be on top of the world when we were working for Infinity Broadcasting.
We used to be somebody.
We understand we used to be somebody. We were on in 20 cities, kicking ass all over the country, and one day Infinity said, done.
Goodbye.
And fired us, kicked us out the door, and the rest is history. I'm sure you've read the articles by now. Just Google our name if you have no clue.
If you're unfamiliar with the program.
And today we start to reinvent radio here at XM Satellite Radio.
Mm-hmm.
We understand our audience is no bigger than, I don't know, the population of Des Moines, Iowa at this point. But every day it's going to grow.
That's not bad.
And we will be back on top again. That's a guarantee.
Yes.
I have to point out something. We took our first commercial break, and there was no commercial.
No. Apparently it was George Carlin.
Yeah, I guess the first half hour of the Opie and Anthony Show was sponsored by George Carlin.
George Carlin. Yeah, we don't have any commercials yet.
And we're not going to have many commercials.
No.
Remember our old show?
Lots of commercials.
People would bitch and complain like, hey, man, I love you guys, but I got in my car and I heard a commercial and I got to work and I heard more commercials. I never got to hear you guys.
Yeah, well, here on Instant Feedback, the first instant feedback ever.
Hold on.
Oh, I can't use that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to say instant feedback?
Oh, we're not.
Even though we invented instant feedback. We really did, though. It was a program that we wrote and then put together. Oh, no, that's owned by Infinity Broadcasting.
Oh.
So we have to come up with a new name instead of instant feedback.
Feedbacko Instante? No?
Yes, Jim?
How about Blink was a failure?
Yeah, that's a good one.
How about Holy S, we lost millions of dollars?
Paint everything pink. That'll get them listening. Douchebags.
Yeah, I guess it's just about time to get into some dirt, huh?
Henchman from Brooklyn says, too bad no sponsors. Nobody shills boner products like you guys.
Yeah, that's true. We kind of missed the dick creams and...
oh, yeah.
We had everything for your schlonz.
We had the stuff that that made your goo taste like fruit flavors.
Yeah, that was our old
Made your
friend.
man juice taste like peaches and bananas and whatnot.
That was our old friend Tim Sabian, who's still
Oh,
a friend,
really?
by the way.
Yes.
One of the only friends from Infinity Broadcasting that we still talk to.
Don't say that. They might fire him.
Yeah, they probably will now. But he came to us. It was called Sweet Release.
Sweet Release.
You were supposed to ingest this stuff, and your
spunk.
Yeah, see, we're trying to keep it kind of clean, believe it or not, because we truly believe that we shouldn't just curse on this channel.
Yeah.
Because we were doing phoners all day Friday.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of potty mouths out
It
there.
was all curses. All cursing.
A lot of mother effers and
Yeah.
you F and C. And
I heard the C word. Heard it all. I was offended.
So I think we're going to slowly work into this cursing thing.
I started complaining to the FCC, Opie. That's what I was doing.
But it's supposed to make your spunk taste better.
Yeah.
And Tim Sabian came to us with this great idea.
Mm-hmm. Like that's going to put it over the edge for a girl, you know? Oh, if only it tasted better, I'd hob that and gobble down every drop. I don't think it's the taste.
Yes, Jim?
I was just thinking that takes out half the fun, though. If she's not going to run to the toilet and throw up, what's the use of giving it to her? Half of the fun of the whole thing is the humiliation and the tears and the long drive home with her mouth smelling like bleach. You want a nice beverage-flavored thing, you drink a pina colada, you rotten whore. Not just gobble this, spit it out the window, and leave.
And make sure you eat plenty of asparagus.
I love asparagus.
So do I,
Fine
until you have
odor.
to take that leak.
Yeah. Don't try having it dropped on you like that.
Oh, God.
Can we close these windows? I don't like this whole daylight coming in thing. It's like, is there a way to darken that? So it,
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
That's creepy. I don't.
I didn't even notice. My back is to the windows
No, it's
to
kind of neat
outside.
that the sun is coming up. This is the first time I've ever seen the sun come up.
That's
like
great
a
to have that
vampire.
moment with 5 men in the room. It's a beautiful little sunrise.
Put your arm around one, gaze lovingly.
I just want to touch the cameraman. What's he going to do?
Film it?
Yeah.
Hasn't he gotten enough footage?
Oh, I don't know. It's just 5 guys standing here.
All right, you want to go to the phones and see if these work?
Ah, wow. Now, I remember back in the old days when we first started in New York, we had a problem with the phones.
We had such a bad phone system that I finally had to destroy it to get a new one. So.
And it was made of wood. It was actually
a block
made
of wood.
wood.
Remember that?
Our old engineer, Pete Johnson, put it together. And it was a mess, and you finally threw it against the wall, and it broke, and they had to buy new phones. Now, these are like space-age phones. I can't tell you the space-age cutting-edge technology that is available for us here at XM. Everything is brand new, and everything's state-of-the-art. And now the phone system, I'm looking at the screen. Of course, no real buttons. It's all done on computer, Opie.
A click of a mouse.
Just a click of a mouse, and we should hear the caller, shouldn't we?
You know the reviews of this show are going to be awful.
Who cares?
We don't care. We're building the show in front of everybody.
One thing you guys got to get,
Yes.
though, is a little camera that you always had, or maybe he could just stand here, but remember the little instant cam?
Yeah.
They used to film
yes,
all
yes.
the fat pigs that would show up and remove their tops.
Those were lovely young ladies.
What a bunch of sea cows listen to this show.
It would really be nice if a woman was here. There's like 20 to 30 guys.
Yeah, all guys.
Just like our appearances the last month and a half.
Just like everywhere we went to do a live appearance over the past couple of months, just a schlong fest.
A sausage factory. I said that on Cleveland TV. They were horrified.
Dude, I'm so glad you're back. Where's a vagina?
Yeah, we need a vagina. Let's see if the phones work. This guy's been waiting for like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ricky from Yonkers, I think. Ricky!
Hey, Opie and Nancy.
Hey, it worked! You're the first official phone call on XM Satellite Radio on the Opie and Anthony Show.
I just want to say welcome back from myself and from the Whackbaggers at the Whackbag AIM chat room and whackbag.com, of course.
Yeah, whackbag.com. We should give them the plug.
Now they will get pounded, and that'll be it for that website.
Whackbag.com, a message board that kept us alive in our hiatus. Also, opieanthony.net and oavirus.com.
And cringehumor.net.
Very funny.
Fantastic. All big, huge O&A fans. Very good.
All right.
Where is this guy from?
Yonkers. That's all you have, Ricky?
Yeah, I mean, I have not as much to say. I got to get ready for class in like an hour.
Jesus, that call stunk.
You have nothing.
Welcome back. Where's my shirt?
All right, well,
awful.
Let's see if Dan has something better. Dan, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, O&A, what's going on, man?
Hey.
Hey, what's the story with the WoW stickers? And I also wanted to say, shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits.
Yeah, that is so weird.
Wow, all of a sudden I was like freaking out, lunging for the dump button.
Yeah. I know. This is like a whole new world.
Yeah, very strange.
Like no one dumped that down the hall.
There are WOW stickers.
Yeah,
brand new.
We were supposed to have a way that you could get your WOW stickers through one of the websites, but they're still working on that.
Mm-hmm.
They do things very, very slowly at XM, I've noticed.
They make sure everything is done properly, so
very,
it takes,
very slowly.
takes a little more time.
XM stands for Extreme Meetings.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You can't get anyone on the phone down in Washington. Oh, we should explain that, too. We're not in Washington. We're here in New York City.
Yeah.
Only a block from where we used to broadcast from.
Yeah.
On 57th Street.
As a matter of fact, I still get to park my car in Jamaican Mike's parking garage.
Very nice.
That sounds a little sexual.
Yeah.
But, yeah, still park in the same spot. So we'll have Jamaican Mike come up and show us his huge member.
So we're up here in New York with no bosses whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all down there in Washington. But the problem is you can't get anyone on the phone because they're always in meetings.
Meetings. And when we were getting to know everybody, they would have us come down to Washington and attend these meetings. And I got to tell you, you know how I am with meetings, and that's one thing that didn't change. I can't stand sitting in a meeting and listen to people hashing over things. So again, I was with my shoelace, sticking it in the little vent hole in the side of my sneaker and not listening, hoping somebody, maybe Ben was listening, so if something important was said.
No, we have a bunch of guys that just don't listen that work for us, by the way.
They were all wondering where we were going to go out drinking that night.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a nice bar around the corner. Bunch of lushes.
All right, let's try Danny from Brooklyn.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Danny?
How we doing, man? Long time listener, first time caller. How is everybody?
Welcome aboard.
Good to see you on the air again, man.
See us.
Killing me.
Well, hopefully we won't screw this one up, but we know we will eventually, so just enjoy the ride, you know?
Oh, I'm here, baby.
Listen to us during the building process.
That's all you got?
And you got Jim Norton up there, too, huh?
Of course.
With his man boobies?
That was kind of hurtful, sir.
Why so mean to Jimmy? He's such a good boy.
Danny,
I love Jim. Big fan.
we're being heard in L.A. now. You gotta have something better than this.
Oh, sorry. I'll try next time, all right?
I'm so glad that the callers are still awful.
Yeah. But
You had 2 years to work on your
2 years to come up with a call.
Yeah, 2 years to work on your phone etiquette, and this is all we get.
Dude, welcome back. I got to go to class.
Hey, Jason, what's up?
Howdy, boys.
Hey, buddy, what's going
What's
on?
happening, man?
I like the first call. I want to say shit, puss, fuck, cunt, motherfucker, tits.
Shit, puss, you idiot.
Couldn't even get it right.
You can't even curse right.
Did they upgrade the lesbian couch, or did you pull the old one from NEW?
No, you guys got to understand, we have nothing here. We're building as we go. So I hope you appreciate the process.
And on Whackbag, we're getting good pictures of Anthony's mission control there. So.
Oh, really? Putting it up on there?
Guy Stingray on Whackbag's putting up pictures as you guys are broadcasting.
Who's taking pictures?
Wait, where are the pictures coming from?
I'm on Whackbag.
Oh, you're sending pictures? No, we got, I think Ziggy. That's Ziggy, right? Yeah, from XM. All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we're going to blow off the phone calls for a while because they just stink.
They suck.
They really do.
Man, I am glad we are broadcasting from New York because the Washington facility is beautiful. I got to tell you. They are beautiful. Again, state of the art. Everything you could possibly want to broadcast. But getting there, little frightening.
Kind of scary.
Little frightening. They have the whole place is gated, and there's a guard gate.
Well, it's in the middle of Chocolate City.
What? Is that what they call it, Opie?
In the middle
Is
of
that
what?
what they call it?
Chocolate City.
What's that?
What? Where did you hear that?
What?
Hershey? Pennsylvania?
Hershey,
I don't know where you mean,
Pennsylvania.
Nope.
I would just say it is not in one of the best neighborhoods. You know, D.C., kind of a crime-ridden neighborhood.
It's called the Ghetto.
Right.
Yes.
And it was kind of
It's
scary.
called cheap rent.
Is that what it is?
Of course.
See, they're saving money.
Of course.
And they have their own cafeteria and everything in the facility down there, and you're pretty much forced to eat there because you do not want to leave the compound. Do not leave the compound. It's like walking out of it's like leaving the green zone in Baghdad or something. You just know not to do it because you may not get back to the base alive. And it was scary. People saying, "Oh, why don't we go out to Starbucks or something, grab some coffee?" Oh, Oh, no. We'll send somebody out. Oh, really? Okay. In that armor-plated Escalade, they could send people out to get some coffee for us.
With our goofy faces on the side of it.
Oh, the van. Oh. If I never see those goddamn cartoon character pictures of us again. Jeez. They came from Foundry Music. I know that.
Yeah.
And now
Steve
XM is using them like...
I don't like this setup.
What?
Steve just chimes in, yeah.
Yeah.
You pointed at me as if you wanted a response.
I was just pointing at you.
All right, fine.
Everyone I point to has to talk now? Now he's hurt.
All right, he is hurt. Continue.
But now XM is using them for everything.
Yeah.
They're like on every single thing that is associated with us, those stupid cartoon pictures.
Well, it's better than the Photoshop pictures they did.
Oh, my God, that's another one. Yeah, the publicity pictures that we have.
I think it's in the USA Today.
First of all, we went down there. They go, we're going to take some publicity pictures of you guys.
This was after a 4-hour train ride, 7 hours of meetings. They're like, okay, guys, you ready? We're going to take some shots that we're going to send all over the world.
So they have us go to makeup, and this goddamn hippie woman is making us up. Nice enough and everything, but she didn't have a mirror for us to look at her putting the makeup on. So we got the makeup done and shoot the pictures. Now, I had Ronald Reagan at the end of his term makeup. She put all this rouge on my cheeks and just, like, pounded the makeup on me. So I'm looking like Ronald Reagan. And Opie had a picture taken that they seemed to like the picture of me.
Well, they took a picture, they took a picture of both of us.
Yeah.
And you decided to give them the eyebrow.
Yes, they love the wacky little eyebrow I give.
You know,
one eyebrow up, like Mr. Spock or something.
So the guy who took the shot was so obsessed that you looked so good with this eyebrow thing.
Oh, yes.
The problem was I looked like hell. I wasn't smiling, wasn't looking at the camera.
Yeah.
So the guy goes, we could fix that.
I could fix it in Photoshop, so I'm figuring he's going to just lop your head off and drop another head on it, which people have done. It looks good if you do it well.
Well, they did do that, but they made my neck too long. He didn't. See, you're looking at it right now. It's in USA Today. My neck is too long. He gave me a giraffe neck. He didn't, match it up.
Yeah, he didn't match it up. You have two Adam's apples.
And then I was smiling, which made my eyes close, which happens to most people. When you try smiling.
Yeah,
your eyes kind of close.
They get squinty.
Well, the photographer didn't like that, so he decided, no, I need to open your eyes more. And he showed me what it was going to look like. And I'm like, dude, Aunt and I usually really don't care what we look like, but that is god-awful. He goes, no, when I'm done with it, you'll love it. You'll love it.
No, that was a quick one. It looked like the Black Hole Sun video where your eyes got all huge and big and you had this big smile on your face. Looked freakish.
I look like I should be in the Stepford Wives.
Yeah.
I look like I didn't look
Alien.
real. Right, Jim?
That picture stinks.
And they used that. And that's the publicity shot that's going around. That's got to go, too. The cartoon pictures and the publicity shot. I'm sick of seeing it.
Well, we're building as we go along here. Adding listeners every day, Anthony.
Thank goodness.
I think college radio stations have more listeners than we do right now.
Oh. Yes, but we have a loyal audience.
We have a very loyal audience, and they're jumping aboard every day.
Yes, they are.
No, actually, pre-sales on the show are absolutely fabulous. That's what I'm being told every day from Washington.
In meetings?
Oh, more and more meetings. All right.
How is the XM radio, by the way, if I can ask? Is it a good unit to have?
Why? What's the problem?
No problem at all. I was just wondering if the XM radio was a good unit to have.
Well, how is yours, Jim?
I wouldn't know. They were going to send me one, but they forgot.
This is the bitch and moan segment of our program where we're actually working for them now. We're actually doing something, so now we can bitch a little bit. Jimmy didn't get a radio.
No radio.
Mm-hmm.
So I have nothing to listen. I want to listen to myself on the radio a little later when I go home, and before I doze off, they'll be replaying the show.
Yeah, that's what's cool about this. They're going to replay this show.
This fantastic first program we're doing.
An instant classic.
Well, they'll be playing this over and over again because it's so great.
The cameraman is so bored he had to sit down.
I know, look at him.
I don't think this one's going to draw the big bids on eBay when they try to auction this show off.
No, not at all. Lots of O&A material on eBay, but I don't think this one will make it. All right. Yeah, we'd go to the phones, but everyone's saying welcome back. We appreciate that, but let's clear the phones and we'll start over, okay? And, yeah, if you want to talk to us, 866-WOW-1-WOW.
Wow.
We're going to take another commercial break, but we have no commercials yet, so I'm assuming...
Who's this sponsored by? Brian Regan?
I'm assuming it's another comedian or maybe a PSA for some ridiculous cause.
Black Rock Coalition?
No.
Perhaps with Earl? No?
You never know. All right.
Poor Earl.
Yeah.
Stay there.
I got stupid in stereo. The Opie and Anthony Show.
One, it was about this woman that just got married. It was called Debbie Does Every Fucking Thing That Gets in Her Way. So I go into the movie, right? And what happens, it starts out she's having a fight with her husband. Understand what I'm saying to you? So she takes off in the car. What does she do? She goes into this Jewish deli.
Kosher meat.
Kosher meat. And there's this guy Mendel working behind the counter, right? So he's giving her like free taste tests with the corned beef, right? Next thing you know, they're in the back, right? He's on top of her. You ever hear a Jewish guy make love? It's unbelievable. He's on top of her. He's like, "Hoi! Hoi, touch it, bitch! Hoi, shake the pippic, hoi! Hoi! Hoi, you should get cancer, after you piece of shit! Right? So now what happens, this little Chinese guy hears what's going on. He comes running in and he sees Debbie doing this guy, right? So now the chink gets behind her, right? Right? And he gets behind her and he starts fucking. He's like, I should get cancer, you piece of shit, right? So Debbie's crazy, right? She grabs her collie, right? Runs out of the restaurant, and she trips over this Indian who's living outside the restaurant in this teepee. I don't know how he got there, right? So he grabs her, he throws her in the teepee, right? Next thing you know, he's on top of her, and she's excited. She never fucked Tonto, right? He gets on top and he's like, hoyo, 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 you hoa, you piece of trash, you fucking piece of shit, you should get cancer! So now what happens, she starts feeling a little bad, you know? She feels bad, she left her husband, so she decides, yeah, it happens, you know how these always are. All she wanted was an excuse to get the fizz, you know what I'm saying? So she's driving home, and she pulls into a gas station for a little gas, right? So this Italian gas station attendant comes out. He's real cool, you know? And he goes, you know, I think you need a tune-up. So he gets her in the garage. Next thing you know, he's standing behind her. Oh, you should get cancer, you piece of shit.
100 channels of crystal clear digital audio, XM satellite radio. Radio to the power of X.
A couple was in a vestibule at St. Pat's doing ass sex.
Lick, 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 lick.
Sounds great. Complete whores.
Opie and Anthony got this couple to have sex in New York's St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Desecration against the church is disrespectful. It's a true sacrilege.
It was just a joke. Opie's fault again. How can we blow up our lives today? You rocking sex. Uh-oh, we're in it again.
They hire people who are artists to do a certain thing, and then when they go too far, they suddenly wash their hands of them if they feel the heat is too heavy.
Opie and Anthony should not have been fired.
Technically, we didn't get fired.
They probably shouldn't have hired them in the first place.
Exiled radio hosts.
They had been fired in Boston after announcing that the mayor was killed. Another prank.
And I go, Anthony, I got a great idea today. We're going to tell the whole city of Boston that the mayor died in a fiery car crash while he was on vacation in Florida. What do you think?
Oh, my God, is this a bad one?
Oh, it just gets worse and worse.
Everything just went right down the crapper.
Can I just say fuck?
Yes!
The duo is signed on with XM Satellite Radio.
Thank God.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Oh, what a glorious day.
It's all about me.
I play golf with old guys. I am a grinning idiot.
Hey, it's Opie and Anthony. We're back now at the new climate of radio. Ho, ho, Opie.
Thank you. You don't go to CNN for dick jokes. Don't come to O&A for hard-hitting news.
Я обожаю Опи и Энтони.
私はOpieと Anthony 毎日聞きます.
Опи хуй, большой и красивый.
I don't know.
Your mom's box.
We stink.
Oh, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and then never want to make. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. You fucker, get up, come on, get down with the sickness. And this is the gift that has been given to me.
Yo, check it out, the Opie and Anthony Show, our first day at XM Satellite Radio. We are so pumped to be here.
Sorry, not quite enough time to eat my banana.
I know.
Some quick breaks. Jeez.
Well, that commercial break was sponsored by Andrew Dice Clay. One of the guys that forgot about us for about 2 years. Started reading the headlines that were coming back to radio on XM Satellite Radio, and next thing I know, my phone is ringing like crazy.
Yeah, huh? Hello, Opie. I hear you're getting on the satellite. I need to know, where do I catch the rocket ship so I can be on your show? Okay? What do I do? Mission control, I'm over here now.
Yeah, well.
So there's a problem with my solar panel. I can't get up there. Can I call in and plug a gig? I'll be at the Olive Garden.
He really has no idea how this satellite radio works.
None whatsoever.
He really thinks we're broadcasting from like a space station or something.
So you guys on the moon? Where are you guys? Over there now?
All right, so far no sponsors.
No. Not yet.
Not yet?
That'll come. That'll come in time. It takes a while, Opie.
What's the confusion? Oh, my God.
There's no confusion.
Yeah, when you see Steve and Ben
There's no confusion. You
whispering to each other, it's probably, where do you want to go drink later?
Actually, it was more innocent than that. I just was wondering when you wanted assistance firing off some sounds. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah, we should get into this, actually. Yeah. As you know, we're starting from scratch. Most people know that we did get fired from Infinity Broadcasting. We got canceled, I guess. We never officially got fired.
Yeah.
We took all their money, every single cent.
Even though we didn't want to.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
And, but it took years to get our whole catalog of material together, our sound bites and our music and even a lot of bits that we could play when we stink.
Yeah.
And now we start anew, and we have nothing. We have one sound effect so far. This is it.
Dylan!
That's all we have so far.
Remember that one? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And then after the show, if these guys feel like working today, they'll give us another one.
Yeah.
You know, maybe 2 or 3. Maybe tomorrow we'll have 2 or 3 things you could go to at any time, Anthony.
In a year's time? Ooh.
Used to go to thousands of things. Now we got one thing.
I had sounds.
Look at all the room on that other machine there.
I know. Empty.
So, and we're building our production and they're called sweepers in the biz.
Right.
We're building the O&A sweeper, catalog.
Those fun little things you hear in between commercials and whatnot, reminding you who you're listening to.
Right. I'm really confused as far as, satellite radio goes. Because when we had to kiss, everyone's ass down in Washington to get this job.
Yeah.
We're like, no, man, we really learned our lesson. And no, we really don't want to just go on the air and curse.
Mm-hmm.
Let it be known, I haven't cursed yet. Anthony hasn't cursed yet.
Oh.
Jim Norton hasn't cursed yet. The only one was Ben. He cursed like 5 or 6 times.
I was doing an impression.
An impression
of the guy from Belfast.
We're going to try to keep the cursing to a minimum because it's so easy just to let it fly.
It's available. It's there.
So we're trying to explain that we're like changed guys and we're not going to encourage couples to have sex in churches anymore. Only mosques.
Right.
Sex for Allah coming to the Opie and Anthony show soon. But so they're putting together sweepers. So when we go to break, you get those cute little things with the, identifying what you're listening to, right?
Yeah, maybe mixed in with a little sound effect or a movie theme or something. You've heard them.
Well, they played a few of these for us yesterday, and we were horrified.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrified.
Yeah, I was sitting here trying to,
There really needs to be rules on satellite radio. Where the hell is the FCC when you need them?
I was sitting listening to them, and I understand people work very hard, and they're making them and everything, so I didn't just want to go, what the hell are you thinking?
Right.
But
I saw you, though.
Yeah, I was my God.
You had one of those uncomfortable looks on your face. Like
It was very, very uncomfortable.
I don't want to insult anyone, but what the F is going on?
Who the hell dreamt that up?
They got some of these sweepers, they got us butt effing each other and fisting animals, and
it's just the most heinous stuff ever.
We went from, regular radio where we would take it to the edge to just jump off the cliff now. It doesn't matter.
Now that there's no FCC regulations over our heads, just go to town. Anything
goes, right?
And we were like, I kind of want to keep that under control a little bit, at least at first, see how it goes. But some of these things came out just horrific.
All right. So, if you're just tuning in, let it be known we're building the Opie and Anthony show in front of your eyes.
Right.
We really are. As they build our office, we don't even have a place to put our stuff yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're still putting equipment in here
Yeah,
as we do the radio show today.
Here. There's no computer monitors.
Notice there's nothing in front of Jim Norton, by the way.
No, that was a smart move.
Here's the studio if you're just tuning in. Anthony has a huge jumbo screen in front of him with 4 different screens. I don't know. I don't even know what they do, really.
I don't either.
I got 3 over here, and Norton has absolutely nothing because we knew you'd be distracted, checking your email, seeing who's going to, suck you off tonight.
Yeah, it would be a problem.
Trolling pornography.
Yeah. Accidentally falling on some shemale sites. It happens.
I would love to look at. We got to.
Can we talk about that place in
someday.
Boston or what?
What, Jacques?
Yeah.
Jacques. I've never been there, but I heard about it.
All right. We're going off on a famous Opie and Anthony tangent. We'll get to these sweepers in a second, but we went up to Boston to do a gig at the Big Easy. Those guys were great to us.
That's where Steve got cut off, by the way, at the Big Easy.
I thought it was at King's, the bowling alley.
He got cut off both places.
At the Big Easy. I remember the bartender said no more drinks for him.
Really?
And where's your Martini Steve music? Why can't we at least have that?
That was Eric's job. I don't know what happened.
Dylan!
That's all we have. When you walk into the studio, we want to play the old Martini Steve music.
Yeah.
Infinity Broadcasting doesn't own that. They don't own that sound effect, do they?
No.
I don't know. They might.
I think Steve deleted that intentionally. I think we did have it.
I love that name.
So I was driving up to Boston with Jim Norton.
Horribly, I might add.
Because I was really tired. Anthony and I have been on the road, going from city to city.
Yeah.
Like a rock band.
Like a couple of vagabonds.
I don't even understand why we really had to do that, but we did, and we had a good time. And Norton goes, "Can I drive to Boston with you?" I'm sure. I'm like, yeah. First of all, he wants me to pick him up. He lives way downtown. I'm like, dude, the least you could do
Door-to-door
is
service.
take a cab to my place because I'm driving.
I live in Midtown. We live 28 blocks away. He's acting like he lives in Washington Heights, and I live in Soho. We live 28 blocks away.
See, there's a guy from Louisiana on the line. He's not going to understand, but trust me, it's a major hassle to go where he is because he's near the tunnels and stuff, and then turn back around just to get back on the highway to go to Boston. And I'm like, Jim, let's share the ride because I've literally had 3 hours sleep in the last week.
I stayed up all night. I was.
No, when he
up all
said
night.
it, he goes, no.
He refused.
So then he bitches because I was almost in 3 or 4 really bad accidents. The one leaving the rest stop.
3 or 4?
Yeah,
easily.
he really stinks.
No, easily.
Opie, I'd be bitching too. 3
Easily.
or 4.
Yeah, while he's on the cell phone chit-chatting. I ran away to Boston.
that was an 18-wheeler truck.
It was awful.
Wait a minute. I have a Opie driving to Boston?
Dylan!
No, see,
No.
eventually we will. And
that would have been great.
You know what sucks is
I know the effect I would have used and everything.
there's a ton of new listeners that are willing to give this program a try, and we're not even up to speed yet.
Oh, what did Jimmy say to Opie on that drive?
Dylan!
That's all we
now
got
it's
so
working.
far. We'll have a few more tomorrow, I'm hoping. So he wouldn't drive, and then he's getting pissed because I'm falling asleep at the wheel. That was the whole reason for you to help me with the drive.
No, I didn't want to help you. I needed a ride up. I didn't say, hey, let's chip in, pal. I mean, it's a 3-hour ride.
You wanted service. You wanted a ride, and you didn't want to have to drive or do
I did my
anything.
share of the driving. I got in the cab. I went 28 blocks. I chipped in for toll money, and I was tired. I was sleepy.
So then after a half hour, like any drive you do with your pals, you have nothing else to really talk about.
Sure.
So then he starts talking about the fine nightclubs in Boston that he can't wait to check out.
Uh-oh.
Jacques. I just mentioned Jacques in passing. I understand there may be some friends in the transgendered community there that may want to be a part of the Opie and Anthony
You have
show.
a fascination with trannies.
Who doesn't?
Me?
Me? I don't
All right,
really
well.
have a fascination with them.
All
I
right.
think they're kind of entertaining if you just see one on a fluke, but I don't think I'd go searching them out at Jacques.
I wouldn't either.
So what do you get at Jacques?
It's conveniently located in Bay Village, too, in Boston, which,
Well, I don't have the exact mailing address. Ben does. I've never been there, but I mean, I'm occasionally a tranny.
I've never been there either, but,
You always know it's a tranny blowing you when they look up and they go, Daddy. They always call you Daddy.
Oh, he's got the voice down, too.
Hi,
Oh.
Daddy. I never dropped one off in New Jersey who called me Big Dick Daddy years ago. That never happened, believe me. I'm just making that up as I go along.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Does this whenever it's told.
Dirty, rotten, filthy fingernails. Like, fuck me. Pinching the nipples.
Oh, God.
Wait, did you just curse?
Well, it was actually kind of like Ben. I was doing an impression.
Right, he was doing an impression from a movie.
And I didn't have to. I didn't have to trade it out and go, "I f me," because that wouldn't sound right. That wouldn't be
Right.
true to the impression. This is not uncomfortable having him right here. Were you in Paris a few years ago when Princess Diana hit a wall?
There's a camera right in Jimmy's
why are they
ear.
still filming?
I don't know.
Didn't you get enough footage of us just talking into microphones? That's all you're getting today. Eventually, there'll be a lot of action in here, and you can film some great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till we break out the wiffle ball bat.
Yeah. Oh, remember
We don't
the
even have a
old days?
wiffle ball bat.
We need a brand new wiffle ball bat and a case. The
Actually,
plexiglass case.
Keith the cop is in the studio. No, that mic doesn't work. That's
Oh, that
why
one
I
doesn't
didn't
work,
like that.
sweetie.
Go over to Jimmy.
Keith the cop actually stole the wiffle ball bat
Good
from
morning, gentlemen.
from our office
I,
at the old place.
Yeah, I made the case for the original one, and I still have it. It's in my garage. at
You
home.
have the wiffle ball bat?
I do have it, and I'll bring
Oh.
it back in, and we'll find a nice place for it. I've looked,
Probably crawling with gonorrhea.
Oddly enough, my wife
little
doesn't want it in-
dripping chlamydia.
Yeah, that thing's got to stink at this
that
point.
went up both ends,
Yeah.
front and rear on
Oddly,
a
my
lot
wife-
of those chicks.
My wife doesn't want it in the house.
And
oddly.
Oh, I wonder why.
And I like how you're keeping everything clean.
Oh, thank you, Opie.
Because everyone's expecting us to just go nuts
Oh,
here.
I know. Well, I will not give them what they expect.
All right. So maybe we should just get a brand new wiffle ball bat.
You want to get a brand new
and
one?
then we'll get a girl to break it in.
Why don't you not do the
Yeah.
wiffle ball bat and get a wooden one?
Like a Louisville Slugger
Yeah,
challenge?
How about that? You want a free radio? Shove this in your box, stupid.
The Marilyn Monroe challenge.
yeah, you put on a Yankee hat and you shove it in while she's crying with a black eye.
Just wind up and slam her in the vag like Barry Bonds. Take a big swing.
Make something out of Mr. Coffee, throw it in her face. Oh, I'm the best center fielder ever, you pig.
Oh, yeah, I could just hear the women calling now, screaming to come up here.
We have no women listeners.
I know.
We noticed that on our little tour around the country.
Yeah.
Guys did not forget about us. The women forgot about us immediately after we got canceled. So we got to build up the whole women thing again.
That's where Jacques comes in handy. It's kind of a bridge.
Oh. So take us through this. You would have went into Jacques and then what?
Meet a
I
guy
would-
named
Like you don't
I wouldn't have went into Jacques.
you don't drink or anything. What are you going to do? Just stand there and hope someone talks to you?
Sure, wouldn't you? Get to know
Wait,
some
wait.
people.
How far do you go with this, though?
I've never
Now-
been in there. I was just
now-
joking about it on the way up. And could
But
they
with
open the door or
trannies.
something? It's brutal in here. Jesus, it's hot. They have no air
But
conditioning at XM?
with a tranny,
Oh, that didn't work.
like how far do you go?
Well, usually after you pay, they leave. No, I wouldn't want to get a tranny.
No,
No, of course not. Of course not.
we're cramping his style.
Well, he's
We're
got
going to
the-
ruin it with the girls that he wants to be
He's
with.
got the famous story about the person that was doing the deed and they had a big back.
The big sweaty back. Yeah, that's a true story. And my blog has ruined anything I have too, because girls go on and read that, and they just
They don't want to be with.
Oh my God, you have not promoted your website.
No, I didn't mention any site name. Believe me, who cares? No, I didn't say eatabullet.com, and I purposely not mentioned the Albany Palace Theater gig this coming Friday. Who gives a shit?
It has begun.
Dude, it's not
It
about my
has
gigs coming up.
begun.
Oh, by the way, stupid Voss called. He goes, I don't have the number. Can you guys call my cell phone so I can say hi?
Star of Last Comic Standing, Rich Voss?
Yeah, he lost a comedy contest to an extra from the Deer Hunter. We're not calling you on the air, stupid. Get the number like everybody else and call in.
Now, that fan was very funny.
He was terrific.
We have to get Voss on the air.
Ugh.
Oh, the Asians are always funny. The Asians are good for one thing: walking on your back, jerking you off, and hanging you upside down and submerging you in water. That's what Asians are good for.
Putting you in cages full of rats.
Exactly. Every Asian comic. And my mom says hero. All right.
All right. So where were we?
Oh, please, I've completely forgotten.
All right, so we have to get the wiffle ball bat.
Yeah.
Okay, as we build the O&A show.
One of our other props that we have. Hey, who has the pickled punk?
Okay. All right.
Now we had
No. You brought up something that I've had a problem with for the last 2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
That's what you've had a problem with the past 2 years?
You ready for this? I truly believe it has brought me bad luck, and I have to return it.
Wow.
I swear.
You can't
this
destroy
is not,
it. You can't.
This is not even a bit. I am horrified. I've had some bad luck in my life.
Give it back.
We'll get into it maybe later this week or whatever.
Give it back immediately.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, though.
Why?
I mean, explain how we got it, and I'll tell you where it is. I wanted to just throw it away, but I think it'll bring me even more
It'll bring you
bad
worse luck. Yeah, you got it. You know what this is like? The tiki on the Brady Bunch.
I'm not.
You can't just throw it away. You can't just throw it away.
Dude,
remember they had to go and take it, bring it back in the cave, and leave it with Vincent Price.
This is not a bit. I'm telling you, I got to return this the proper way.
Yeah.
And someone has to tell me what the proper way is. There's a guy that's a sick F. See, I could have said the F word right there. Look at me. You're controlling myself.
What a guy.
We're both controlling ourselves.
Trying.
See, they think we were going to be out of control.
Andrew?
Andrew Gore, right?
Oh, was that his name?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
He lives in Washington, and you got to see his apartment someday, first of all.
No.
I believe he's very close to being a serial killer.
Yeah, he's got those collections that only serial killers have.
If one other thing goes wrong, I think he'll start killing people.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of paraphernalia in his apartment. Did you ever go there?
No, I didn't.
He's got like serial killer memorabilia, doesn't he?
No, we were supposed to go last time in D.C.
He can't just nod yes or no. He's going to pipe in.
Steve.
What's that?
We don't like the fact that you could just talk from there.
Well, I'm sorry. They gave me the equipment to do it. You asked me a question. What am I? I'm supposed to sprint
We're not
in
professional broadcasters. Do you understand? This is too professional around here. We got to stain the carpet. We got to get a naked girl to stain this thing over
need
here.
The wiffle ball bat shoved somewhere,
All
dark
right.
and deep.
Can I ask a question about the Brady Bunch, by the way? If I could just
Yes.
What about Mr. Hanalei? You forgot to mention Mr. Hanalei. Is that the different? That's the Hawaiian episode.
He's the guy that told them how to get rid of the tiki so that it wouldn't bring them bad luck anymore. You
All right,
need
so
a
what did
Mr.
they-
Hanalei.
All right, what did he say?
He
I
said
did
to bring it
nothing
back
wrong.
to the cave and put it and drop it off inside the cave.
This is what I'll do. Andrew Gore has to come up and take it back.
You
And
think
I-
that?
yes.
You think that'll work?
And I will
that's a
pay
rough
for
one.
his trip up to New York to take it back. This guy doesn't like leaving his apartment, but he has to take the pickled punk back. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, now you creeped me out.
It's not
Sorry
even.
I asked about
This
that
is not
damn
even
thing.
a bit. It's hidden in my closet in a deep corner. It's covered. I am so freaked out. I had it before we got canceled. Other
It's,
things have happened
yeah.
in my life.
A pickled punk, little fetus.
Right.
A real fetus. To explain that to people.
It is a real fetus in formaldehyde in a big jar.
Andrew Gore, you know, it's my own fault because I had a fascination for these things, and he as a present he goes, I got something for you. And
Yeah.
I was psyched at first. I showed everybody. Now it's deep in my closet, and I need to give it back.
When we were down in D.C., Ope goes, "Oh, you want to go over to check out his place? He's got a lot of stuff." I'm like, "No, I have never wanted to go to that guy's house, see his stuff. It's that sick stuff that stays with you for years.
He
keeps you from sleeping.
He has a website, but a lot of this stuff's not on the website.
I don't know what it's called.
He has Siamese twin babies
Yeah.
in diapers in a fish tank. filled with
formaldehyde.
Yes.
Wonderful. Displayed what in his living room?
In his apartment with all this other stuff. He's got a piece of the house where Charles Manson did his thing.
Yeah. See that stuff?
He's got all sorts of crazy stuff.
I
We'll
don't
have to
like
get him
that.
on the phone because he's a very interesting guy.
I don't like any stuff like that. I don't like the websites like that. Give me as much pornography as you want. I'll download picture after picture, film after film. But the gross stuff, no. Keep it.
All right, we got an old friend on the phone. Let's say hi to Frenchie. Frenchie!
Hello, guys.
Hey, it's Frenchie.
Looks like you're still alive, aren't you?
Why don't you suck it?
Why don't you suck it, you faggot? You stupid Italian greaseball. You see, I haven't changed in 2 years, you fag.
Yes. Why don't you go surrender somewhere with a baguette
you're
up
gonna
your ass?
surrender with a nice baguette up your ass, you faggot. Gonna do
All right, it's
with a
Frenchie.
baguette, you fag.
What you drink, hillbilly?
You stupid faggot. You belong in a dump in Staten Island.
Oh, dude, you had 2 years to come up with new
Yeah,
lines.
I know, I suck, just like the other fucking callers. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're allowed to curse on this thing. I can't believe it, but you're allowed
You
to.
better shut up. I'll tell everyone where your restaurant is.
Shut up, you fag. You're not gonna say crap, you bitch.
Thanks for all the help in the United Nations this
you
year. That
can
was
shut
great.
up,
Your country
you
has the
loser.
loyalty of a reptile.
Yeah, I take a reptile and shove it up your ass too, you fag. Looking at you on TV almost every night, huh? You look like you become the other guy's whore over there on Comedy Central, huh? You faggot.
I believe he was calling you Colin's whore.
Colin Quinn, yes.
Well, I have to be nice to Colin for about another month.
Yeah, be a pussy, you fag.
All right, Frenchie. Very good. Very good first appearance on the new show.
Suck it, everybody, and
go,
die.
go cook for the Nazis.
Yeah, well, you're gonna come over by me anyway anytime soon and come in eat again, huh? You faggot.
Go help out the Nazis like
Yeah, don't
like your
worry, I'll
people
tell
do.
them for you, huh?
Have a nice day, you collaborating
Hey, you
bisexual.
Sucker.
There goes Frenchie. How
Yeah.
about that? Checking in. One of the first irregulars checking in.
To all the new listeners out there, yes, you will be sick of that guy very soon.
He's the show's cook, as a matter of fact.
That's right. He once cooked rats for us.
Yeah.
That's how we met him. All right, I think it's time to take another break, Anthony.
All right.
Another commercial break, but we
How
have no
about that?
sponsors, so it'll be another comedian, I'm sure. If you want to give us a call, it's 866-WOW-1-WOW. Lady Di and Marion are downstairs?
Oh,
no, you're
brother.
kidding, right?
No, they're not. I'm dead serious.
Oh, my God. We got the return.
Don't they work?
We got the retired Laverne and Shirley here.
They're half in the bag, too.
Of course they are. Probably from last night. Still out.
Lady Di's, she's going to die soon.
I don't doubt it.
All right, I guess we'll talk to the retired Laverne and Shirley. What a mess for the new O&A listeners out there.
I know.
They're like,
Well,
we're supposed to pay for this crap?
We're gearing up. See, it's like any, even the fastest sports car, Opie, you got to run through
Wait, what
the
happened?
gears first.
Poe has just met Lady Di and Marion. He hadn't met them before, so he had to have them fill out a bunch of paperwork and stuff, and he's just like,
Yeah, Master Poe is our assigned assassin. He's our secretary, believe it
Master
or not.
Poe, could I ask you a question? If you had to, would you be able to snap their necks and kill them instantly?
If I had to.
If you had to, you could do that?
Yeah.
You might have to.
I want this guy to demonstrate what he could do.
Did you ask
On
him
who?
what martial
Not
arts he
me,
knows?
obviously.
This guy knows a lot of I was asking
Yeah.
him as we walked out of the restroom.
You got to see his resume.
Did you get a peek at him?
No, the men's room here, by the way, if I can be critical, has those annoying little dividers in between them.
Oh, you like the urinals that are just lined up so you can
No.
take
I mean, but how are you supposed to talk to a buddy, get to know each other with those stupid things there? They really are social blockers.
I have a no talking rule when I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
We
In
run-
any way, shape, or form.
Why?
Even washing my hands. Because I don't like talking to men in bathrooms.
Oh, you're
It-
shy.
I'm shy, Opie.
We were heading up to Boston. I followed Stupid Open to every men's room, and every one, no matter how many people were in there, I just stood next to him at the next urinal.
You are the worst because he'll go if you're in a truck stop and you're taking a leak on the road somewhere, and Jimmy walks in, he'll start talking to you like, "Hey, sweetie," and there's guys in there looking at you now like your pals.
Couple of
you know,
moes.
in that fun way.
All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, yeah.
We got to play those new sweepers that they made for us.
You said we weren't going to do this. We weren't going to do this tease thing and put things off, and now we're putting it off.
But I explained it earlier. We went off on one of those tangents.
Right,
It was
did.
different than purposely not getting to it.
So this was not on purpose.
No, I know.
All right.
All the rules of radio out the window. I understand that now. All right?
Okie doke.
Our phone number, 866-WOW-1-WOW. We'll be back after this comedian, I guess.
Let's do it! Because we used to have empires. Oh, yeah, we used to. Everyone had an empire. France and Spain and Britain and Turkey, the Ottoman Empire, full of furniture for some reason. And the Austro-Hungarian Empire, famous for fuck all. All they did was slowly collapse like a flan in a cupboard. And the German Empire, very Prussian, very organized, always building an empire. Build an empire, build an empire, Einstein, build an empire. And then they'd celebrate with the World War and then lose the whole fucking empire by the end of the war. Then the 30s, Hitler, Czechoslovakia, Poland, France, Second World War, Russian front, not a good idea. Hitler never played Risk when he was a kid. Because we know it was impossible to hold on to that Asia, Eastern Europe area, wasn't it? You know, in Risk, 7 extra men. We've all played it, 7 extra men at the beginning of every go for that Asia bit, but you could never hold it, could you? Azerbaijan would fuck off somewhere, and then fucking Siberia. Come on, Ukraine, hang on there, fuck it. Australasia, that was the smart move, wasn't it? The purples, get everyone on Papua New Guinea and just build up forces saying, fuck off to everyone. You'd never attack anyone, you just get bigger and bigger and bigger. Yes. And I think America, because you're the new Roman Empire, you know that? Yeah. There's no other big, country. You're the Roman Empire now. There's no one else going, really. China's there, big and large, but they're just trying to do a bit of housekeeping at the moment. And so you've got vomitariums and orgies to look forward to. I think you've already covered orgies, but vomitarium's the future. Or maybe that's in the bulimic area. I don't know. But because I get the impression that America, after the Second World War, would really like to have built up an empire. But, everyone else in the world was going, well, you can't now. We've just given that up,
The Lennon Files. I'm Archie Zarletta with the Music Report. A judge in Los Angeles has ordered the FBI to turn over the final 10 pages of its file on John Lennon. Professor Jonathan Weiner at the University of California, Irvine, sued for the files under the Freedom of Information Act. He succeeded in getting 248 pages in 1997. The FBI refused to release the last 10 pages, saying a foreign government gave them information, so it was a national security issue. The judge disagreed. Bruce Johnston of the Beach Boys doesn't drink or smoke or do drugs, so he was surprised to find out he had heart trouble. Johnston had surgery 3 weeks ago. He says he feels great, probably because he's getting more oxygen now, but he's being careful about one thing.
The one thing that I would probably kind of take it easy on is lifting anything heavy. I don't really need to, but I'm going to go back out on the road very soon, and I'm not going to hoist my luggage around.
I'm Archie Zarletta.
Singing in barbershops. Rocking in dentist chairs. Dancing in grocery aisles. XM is sweeping the nation and available for businesses coast to coast. XM is a very affordable music solution with no long-term contract or expensive equipment to lease. Soothe your customers, jazz your employees, rock your business. Log on to xmradio.com to learn more about getting XM for your establishment and how to contact a specialty dealer in your area.
Thanks for calling Liquid Metal. A representative will be right with you. Liquid Metal is criminally hard music and offensive. It has also been known to cause inner ear hemorrhaging. Go check out Channel 42. XMLM appreciates you holding. Someone will be right with you.
Radio to the power of X. XM Satellite Radio.
The virus is out. I repeat, the virus is out. Throw the first switch. Sentence served. Get ready. Get set.
Permission to freak out.
Go!
We're the talk of the industry. And that's the way it's always been. The outcasts of radio. Bastards. No one truly wants our radio show. No one has balls anymore.
Your balls are showing.
Big, beefy, hanging, swinging nuts.
Oh! the second switch!
Wow, this is even better than I imagined.
Love you, Opie. Love you, Anthony.
Boy, we're gonna have great fun.
Love you, Ben. Love you, Steve.
I hope you brought a big bag of smiles.
O-N-A. O-N-A.
You two are going to hell.
Shut up. Kill yourself.
Throw the third switch!
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
It's our first day at XM Satellite Radio.
Yeah.
I hope this is sounding like something.
I'm sure it sounds like something.
As we build the show from scratch.
Fast Freddy, what the hell is this news crap? Well, you know, until we get sponsors, we got to put something in there while we take a leak. Complaints already, Opie.
And now they're paying for this, so now we got to listen to them.
Yeah, I know.
That's a scary thought.
Don't worry.
What kind of news did they play?
It's like, come on, you would have gotten 18 minutes of commercials. Yeah. Calm down.
I know, instead of 18 minutes of commercials, 3 minutes, enough time to run down the hall, try to avoid those two messes, and get back in the studio to continue the show. The retarded Laverne and Shirley outside the studio.
They're outside looking at us through a glass. It looks like the retarded aquarium. Look at that. Can we feed the fish some arsenic today?
God, Marion needs a little lift with her bra. Look at that.
Little.
Holy S.
It's so...
You know, some of our freaks, I don't even know what we call them, but our freaks, I don't think they should be on in the morning when people are just waking up. They're not going to listen to this.
Oh, my God. Oh, they're waving now.
Yeah, hi.
They're waving.
She just has the worst shape I've ever seen on a living
Both?
creature.
Which one?
They're both awful.
Both of them are like troll dolls. You know those troll dolls? They have the same body. It's ugh.
Speaking of news, Anthony.
Yes.
Mount St. Helens about to erupt again.
Oh, great.
That's the big news story on the
I know.
on
They're,
the TV right
they're
now.
pushing that one. Hey, can we keep a camera on it this time if it blows up? Instead of the 3 pictures that they took and run in sequence? How the hell did that happen back in, what was that, 1980 or something?
Well, the cameras weighed about 500 pounds back then.
They knew it's going to explode for like months, and they missed the big explosion? They miss it. Just let it roll this time. Now they're evacuating people, and people, they can't stop people from going it. People they're just stupid. You know what this thing can do, and now they're getting sightseers. It's like that shark up in Boston. You see the people in the boat there?
Oh, in Woods Hole, was it? Or something like that?
And
Yeah.
they're petting the shark.
Idiots.
It's one of those situations where it's thinning the herd. Yep. You just hope. You watch and you hope. You know, I don't want to be a bad guy, but you hope something bad happens to them. The sightseers that go to see Mount St. Helens erupt, you hope that a big bubble of molten lava just burns them and their family.
We got a great story, actually. When we were down in Dallas, we kind of talked about it on our Ungagged special that ran about 200 times
oh my God.
since Friday.
I'm so glad that's done.
We got new material finally, and then they'll run this about 10 million times.
We do? When are we going to start using it?
That's a slow build.
But
of course.
During the hiatus, I decided to just kind of hit the road.
Hiatus.
With our comedian friends.
Yeah.
I went on the road with Voss for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to talk about the time he picked up a grandma.
With his little midget hands?
But I got to do it to his face. It's not fair that he's not here to defend himself, even though it's going to be a tough thing to defend.
Don't say anything behind his back that you wouldn't be comfortable saying to his teeth.
But I also went on the road with Norton.
Yeah.
And we went down to Dallas. We were pretty big in Dallas, so I figured we'd go down there. And, I checked out Norton's show, and we had a lot of fun. But we went to Dealey Plaza to check out where Kennedy was shot.
Right.
And there's an X exactly where he got shot.
X marks the spot.
X marks the spot. So Norton was saying, I don't want to do your bit, but...
Me neither.
Really? But we almost saw a lady buy it.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
No, I don't want you to actually do your material.
No,
like,
no,
hey,
but
here's Jim Norton, everybody.
You know, it's funny. I was flying today.
Yeah. No, but it was a real story. Like, everyone had to get their picture on the X.
It's where he took the actual headshot.
The actual shot, and they painted an X on the street.
So you'd know because they probably got tired of people asking where
Morbid.
he was. Yeah.
That is really morbid.
Yeah, it's like looking
Wow.
at Steve's liver and going, where exactly does the alcohol go? It's just a big... Oh, you can hear that.
Yeah, but he's way back there in his own booth.
Those big, thick Lebanese fingers that can't fit inside bowling ball holes. That's why you keep dropping the bowling ball, you fucking clod, because your fingers are like little dicks on the end of your hand.
Oh, 2 curses for Norton.
What? I can say Richards if I want to.
That's fine. Oh, that's 3, yeah.
Why do they have to follow a good joke with that cornball response? Richards.
So we go to
Laugh
Dealey,
it up, folks.
We go to Dealey Plaza to check out, the whole scene, right? It's just like it was back in 1963, and everyone's taking their turns.
It is? Were they hosing down black people? What, I thought it was just like it was.
Wow.
No? 63. What an awful time.
I like this satellite radio. If we
You
were
do?
still at Infinity Broadcasting, they would have dumped out of that, even though it's within the FCC
Well,
guidelines.
I wasn't saying it as anything mean. I was saying that's what life was like back then. And it was an
understand.
awful thing that shouldn't have been done.
Well, we
Say
had
it for
people
what
at
it was.
Infinity Broadcasting that had very sensitive fingers when it came to the dump button at the end there. So.
Maybe somebody that worked in Infinity liked black men and didn't want to hear them disparaged.
Like Earl. So the big thing down there is to, run in the middle of traffic. Well, no, you wait for the red light.
Sure.
At the top of the hill,
Mhm.
and then you run out, and then you get your picture taken on the X where Kennedy was
Wonderful.
shot. And then if you do it right, you get the the book depository in the background, and then you got a nice, lovely photo to bring home
Sure.
to your family.
Anybody drive by with a convertible and have a picture snapped that way?
I'm sure
that would
people
kind of
have.
be cool.
Will you stop waving at us?
Oh, God.
What, Ben?
You want to hear something great?
Don't move the mic.
Here's a shocker. Lady Di doesn't have a job anymore.
Oh, got the boot?
Look at her. She doesn't even have a liver anymore.
She's a mess.
She looks like Throw Mama from the train now. What happened to her?
What a mess.
Throw Mama. She aged like 20 years. We've only been off the air 2.
2 years.
How long has the Crypt Keeper been doing her hair? What an awful fatso.
And then she waves, hi. Anyway, this lady, you got to tell the story.
I got my picture taken on the X, and as I walked off, traffic started again, and this woman who had been really annoying, she was with her husband, and she was just loud, and she's just the type of person you really want to see get killed, and she ran out to the X for her photo, and a car almost hit her. And it was almost the greatest thing I've ever seen. Was this whore flattened in Dealey Plaza? How great would that
Right
be?
on the X.
Imagine right on the X.
Oh, tires right over her.
It was really close, like beeping the horn, car swerving out of the way. This lady just assumes if you go on the X, everyone just stops, driving so you could get your picture taken.
Great, another self-important idiot. Good.
So, there you go.
It was a good trip.
Hey, we got to get to those sweepers.
Oh, right. We going to do that now?
If you're tuning into the Opie and Anthony show, the show's going to get a lot better. We're building it in front of everybody.
It's one of those...
We didn't even think we were going to be able to broadcast today.
No, there were rumors we might have had to take a train down to D.C. and broadcast from the studios
Right.
down there, which would just not have happened.
We don't have an office.
No.
We don't have half the equipment set up yet, really. And these guys, I'm not making fun of these guys. These guys worked around the clock and did an unbelievable job, but we're still getting everything together here.
Yes.
And we're also building the show. We have one sound effect so far. Dylan! Eventually, we're going to have thousands, but that's all we have today.
Right.
Tomorrow, we'll have a few more, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's right. We got to do this every day. Oh, my God.
Every day now we have something to do.
Wait a minute. I just realized we're back to work full time.
Unlike the past 2 years, yes, we have something to do every day.
All right. So Steve is in charge of putting together the production, and he's got a lot of people in Washington helping him out. Putting production pieces together that these people think we might like, Anthony.
Right.
So we got
That might fit the show.
So we got some examples here, and I guess live on the air we got to decide if
we're using any of them.
Yeah, if we're going to use any of these.
Okay.
All right. So you want to start with the first one?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Is his computer powered up?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Where do you?
Welcome to the Opie and Ant.
Die, you son of a bitch!
That's how it ends?
Yeah.
What was that sound at the end? A tumbleweed blowing across the sound effect?
Well, the concept is...
Ass, that mic's not on.
Oh, that mic doesn't work.
Yeah, why don't you go back into your console?
Ben and I have been.
You know what?
Ben and I have been secretly talking about Steve. The guy doesn't listen. We said the mic. Go over there. Steve doesn't listen.
In all fairness, you didn't tell Steve that mic doesn't work.
Steve,
you told
There's a
someone
reason
else.
it's down on the console.
Well, no. The fact that it was in front of the cameraman wasn't a reason enough for the thing to be on. For the thing to be
gonna
down.
be
Maybe
some
he wasn't
fists
talking.
thrown. There are gonna be fists thrown before the show is over.
What a pain in the ass! I didn't know it was a microphone. Nobody told me it wasn't on. So how could I not listen to the fact that it wasn't on if nobody told me?
I'm with you, Steve.
Thank you, Anthony.
I'm on
all
your
right.
side.
So what were you trying to say, Steve?
My train of thought was derailed briefly.
I know. I was getting scared. I was
The
going to have to
concept-
console you again.
No, you're not gonna have to console me.
Give
You
you
might have to. You might have to bandage Ben.
give you one of those bear hugs that I had to do. My arms couldn't even
Yeah.
reach around you.
Did you actually say, "Come here, big fella"?
Stop moving the mic.
Yeah, stop moving the
All
mic.
right.
People are complaining about that. They're complaining about a lot of things, but the mic in
Yeah.
general. So
For those of you that don't know Steve, by the way, can I just describe him? He has a bit of a beard, but he looks like Wolf from Escape from Alcatraz. You hurt Wolf. Wolf's gonna hurt you. So he's like a big bear who could probably rape a man if
I
he
was going
had
to say, he looks like a bigger Backstreet Boy. He's got the Backstreet Boy like
Yeah, you know what?
Joey
Maybe like
Fatone.
5 years ago, that would have been an accurate description. But a lot of people have this friggin' cut now. It's not.
How long does it take to sculpture your
Now
your
nothing.
face like
now
that?
nothing. It's
You
pretty
got it down
actually
to a
easy.
science,
yeah, got
right?
it down to a science. It really, it's no different than
He
actually.
uses the groomsman.
That's right.
All right. So what
okay.
were you saying?
The concept behind that sweeper was that whole speech we got from Lee Abrams, which was A, throw everything out the window you know from radio.
Oh, this guy Lee Abrams is great. We got to get him on the air.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
they're also with satellite radio. You're looking at a little radio with a text description of what you're listening to. So the whole concept of a positioning statement really doesn't apply anymore. So
today, does that say you're listening to Opie and Anthony, and this is shit?
yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Opie breaks away, and you cursed, Opie.
So
God, awful.
The
Go
sweeper
ahead.
doesn't really have to say Opie and Anthony Show XM202 because people already know because it's on a readout right in front
So,
of them.
are we going to keep that sweeper? I think that's a good one until we get better ones.
That one, sure.
Okay,
It's a growing, building process.
All right, let's
Opie.
play another one. Let's
All
play one
right.
of the questionable ones. Steve was so proud of that sweeper, he had to play it first. I know what
Yeah.
you're thinking.
I know. Actually, alphabetically it comes up first. But
Ooh.
Oh.
The only way you're getting a date is with a bottle of chloroform.
All right.
I like that
I
one.
like that one.
I like it a lot.
That one's good. I like the
Norton is-
chloroform.
Yeah.
Norton's sporting after that
Yes,
one.
that's like an.
Oh, he's tugging on himself.
And the height of this console is perfect because if my big delicious member gets where it should be, I can just rest it on the console for the visual entertainment of everybody else in the studio. That's right. Film that.
You know what, Ant? I think we should have stayed retired.
Yeah, maybe.
I really think we should have went out on top
That is
instead
disgusting.
of trying to get back up there again. This is going to
Climbing
be
the
a
ladder.
This is going to be a long ride,
Long climb up.
long
know.
climb up.
How do you think I feel? I'm tired. I got to come in Monday through Thursday this week. It's tiring. I would come in Friday, but I'll be in Albany at the Palace Theater. Unimportant.
I knew he was going somewhere with
Unimportant.
that.
All right, let's hear another one here.
Opie, Anthony, Dance Party Weekend.
Wait.
Nah. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Comedy gone too far.
That one's all right.
That's pretty gay.
There's a lot of gay ones.
I mean, in a happy way.
Uh-oh. Jaime's talking to Steve. What's wrong?
Problem?
What happened?
Mike does work. Thank you so much.
No, it works, but we decided not to put it up today.
Oh, I thought it didn't work.
See, now you're changing your story. Which story did I accurately
No,
listen
it wasn't working when you used it, ass. You need a hug?
No.
All right. Let's hear another sweeper.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, heard you the first time. Can I help you? Yeah, that's me. Yeah? What do you mean served? Divorce? That bitch!
See, this is where we need the crickets.
Okay.
And we don't have the cricket sound effect yet.
Dylan!
That's all we have. That would have been a perfect place for the crickets.
Yeah.
What was that one? I don't get what that was. I mean, I like the deep voice, but what? Can we hear that one again? Is that possible, please? May I request it again? Is that possible?
I suggest we just let
No,
it
I think that was a pretty
lie
good one.
there.
Just let it sit there?
Yeah, let's just let it
All right.
lie there.
I thought it was funny. The footsteps. I'm glad you didn't just put 1 or 2, but 40 of them.
Oh, God. It's called filling time. Clip, clop. All right, let's hear another one.
Farts equal funny. The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right.
You're going to do it all day?
We're looking for the really bad ones.
They're coming.
All right, they're coming.
Well,
Let's listen in on a show prep meeting in the Opie and Anthony laboratory.
Hey guys, anyone want a bagel?
No! Stop ruining the show, Eric.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Feel the love.
So far,
So good.
So far, nothing really shocking.
I'm so glad this bit is working. See, at this point, we're supposed to have one of the ones that is just horrific. But
Right.
all right.
You want one of those? Okay.
No, we'll just keep going. Go ahead.
do you have one with more footsteps?
Commune with nature. And Opie and Anthony.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Feel the love.
Jesus. Was that an animal being bludgeoned?
Yes.
All right.
Pig being bludgeoned.
Nice.
Really?
Cute.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony. Oh, dinner.
More footsteps.
Hey, man. Here you go. No. That's cool. Keep it. Chicken.
Who did the editing? Spielberg?
More footsteps.
Walk. Chew noise. Step.
Beautiful.
Chew noise.
Oh, man. All right.
No. I'm not saying it was bad. It was just,
I like the footstep sweepers.
Yeah, they're good.
Welcome to the Opie and... Hello? Hi, Mom. Ma, I'm working. I'll call you back, okay? Love you too. Welcome to the Opie... Hello? Ma, I'm working. I will call you back. Welcome to... Ma, let me work. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Finally.
Norton's ready to lose it.
I think the thing I like is the way the voice keeps changing every one. Every voice you remind. What was the name of that stupid devil that had those big horns on his head?
Cody C. from Buffalo says, these sweepers are like hamburger, and I want pizza. He's referring back to an old gag. Very good.
See, Steve, the mic's not working because I don't know how to make it work yet. That's why we were going over there. See, now Jaime is a genius. I'm not. I don't know how this stuff works.
Well, he just told me that you had it potted up.
I got it potted up. but
Now
then-
you do?
That's right.
It's on now.
All
See?
right. Well, I didn't do that. He had to do that.
They did it from in there.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
They're pushing buttons from Washington for us, I think.
All right. Here's a personal favorite of mine, I think.
Can never really find a good sound effect of a guy getting hit in the head with a shovel.
Good evening, sir. May I interest you in our soup de jour?
Shut the fuck up, you goddamn fuckhole! You piece of shit!
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I like it.
Okay. All right, we like that.
There's one with a little raw language.
Yeah, that was Ben from XM.
Yeah, Ben did some great stuff for us.
Great.
All right, continue.
6 monkeys at a turd throwing party.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I thought that was a reference to the Simpson jury.
Okay, I need my bell. Because that was just inappropriate and uncalled for.
We don't have an inappropriate bell. We have nothing. Put that on the list. We need the wiffle ball bat and the inappropriate bell. Hopefully for tomorrow's show, right, Ant?
And carpeting
Yes.
for his studio, so we don't have to hear those fucking footsteps every 30 seconds.
All right, let's continue here.
Right?
The pride of the Serengeti. Opie and Anthony.
I don't really get that one, but...
No, me neither. But I was told.
See, your mic's not on. See, this is the problem.
Stop turning it off, Dan.
Now it's on.
All right.
See, that's why it was so easy just to go over to that mic that's on constantly.
But then he's
So now
running
you
around
have-
the console.
Now you have to seg up with him.
Son of a bitch.
All right, go ahead.
Dumpster diving for ham scraps, you six-piece chicken McNobody.
An open letter to Opie and Anthony. Anthony, if your penis wasn't so small, I'd let you shove it in between my big tits.
It's a freak show.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Why do I have the small penis?
Yeah, why does he have to have the
What
small
happened
I don't know.
there?
That was another. That was John at XM put that one together.
And I have to have the small one?
Evidently.
I know that Anthony doesn't.
Oh, thank you, Opie.
Remember Boston?
Boston, when I showed it to some girls outside of a rock club. They were coming out of a male dance thing, one of those Chippendale shows.
Well, it was
Yeah,
like
because I got it. Now I got to talk up my schlong.
Yeah, because now you have to defend yourself.
I have to defend my penis.
Because now it's
in
not
that sweeper.
now
it
it's not
sounded
just
like a little
20
thing.
cities that think you have a small penis.
Right.
It's the whole nation.
I got the Guinea tuna can.
A lot of girth to you?
That was a good story in Boston, though. We had to do this gig at this place. They had, I don't know, another camera crews here? What do they want?
Who's
That's
that?
CNN.
CNN's here?
CNN doesn't want to tape this.
CNN.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
And look, the other camera guy's got to film the CNN camera crew now.
He's from CN Nobody
It'd
over
be funny
there.
if it was like matter and antimatter,
Hazmat.
and their cameras locked, and they just exploded and died. Apparently
Could
not.
happen.
Be interesting. Not
Apparently
particularly
not.
funny.
So we're at this this place that has like, I don't know, 6 or 7 clubs.
It's like a club mall.
They had a hairband rock club.
Yeah.
They had a country bar.
Yes.
Country and western. They had a sports bar. They had like a 80s kind of new wave bar.
Mm-hmm.
They had a strip club for black people.
Right.
And a strip club for white people.
Right. Because
So
it's
all the-
Boston.
so
You
all
know,
the
you gotta
bachelor-
segregate.
Yeah. So all the bachelorette parties go there.
Yeah, they went to the Chippendale dancer thing that they had there.
Get all tanked up. And we had to do the gig at the 80s rock club
Yeah, that was great.
with, I think, the Winger cover band.
Yeah. Or was it really Winger?
Oh, wait, it actually was Winger.
It wasn't Winger cover
No,
band.
you're right.
It was really Winger.
Or was it Slaughter?
Oh, Slaughter. You're
It was-
right.
It was Slaughter.
That's the time when the drummer threw his sticks out
Yeah.
into the crowd, and you actually heard the sticks go clink, 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 clink on the floor.
Yeah, it wasn't the 80s anymore.
That was sad.
Yeah. So we're done with the gig, and we're going back to our cars.
Pretty tanked up.
Huge parking lot, and there's drunk.
Going for a nice drunken drive back to Ashland, Massachusetts.
There's drunk women all over the parking lot.
And they're all greased up from the Chippendales guys. You know, they're waving their schlongs in the girls' faces. You've seen those things, man. They're animals. I love that. Like, guys, you go to get a lap dance in a strip club, and you got to sit there like you're in a suit of goddamn armor as these chicks barely touch you, and, it costs you $20. These Chippendales things, the girls go there, they're watching, and there's like schlong, they're shoving it into the girls' mouths, they're reaching around, they're grabbing nut sacks, doing anything they want. And they're a woo, woo, they don't care. You know, guys definitely get ripped off at the strip club.
Oh, yeah.
So they're all juiced up, ready to go. And they leave the club, because there's only so many of those stripper guys, and they're mostly gay, so, nobody's really getting anything. So the girls get released, and they're all horned up. So we're walking back to our vehicles to leave, and this one...
It was a party van.
Yeah.
With like 10 girls from a
10
bachelorette party.
chicks, and one of them goes, "Hey, show us your cocks. Show us your goddamn cocks." And me and Oprah are like, "What? Show us our car?"
Yeah.
Like, I didn't understand what she said. "No, your cock."
We didn't
Oh,
we didn't really understand the Boston accent at this point.
Stupid Boston accent. Come on, show us your cock. That'll be wicked cool. So it's like, oh, okay, all right, we could do that, but you got to give a little something. I want to see something before I show you
A little show and tell.
the cock. So
No, so we're
it
standing.
was like a bartering that was going back and forth. One chick would show her tits. The other one was going to show some bush. The other one wanted to show her ass. All to see my cock.
You just said tits.
Yeah, that's okay. They say it on like Comedy Central and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So we were making wheeling and dealing.
But the best part about that, when they said that,
Yeah.
we're both checking our stuff to make
Right
sure,
away. Now, I know the deal's going
to make
down.
sure we can present.
Right. So right away, my hand goes in my pocket, and I got to start working it. You know?
Yeah.
You want it to look impressive. You don't want it to get to the point where it's like, oh, my God, you know, you've been working it. But you want it just at that point of plumpness where it's like, holy God, that is, you know, huge. So, you know, I'm kind of just working it, thinking about, you know, the situation at hand, and made the deal. So one of the girls shows her cans, and
so you go
now
around.
it's my turn.
You go around to the back of the party van,
And all the girls now
all
are
the girls
gathered around.
gather around, and Aunt
So I
whips
unzip.
it out.
I unzip. Oh, I got the sound effect of the zipper.
Dylan!
Yeah,
No,
sure I do.
no, we don't.
I unzip and whip it out.
And this is all I hear from the front of the van.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
They're
like
losing their
a
minds.
bunch of girls going, ooh. One goes, ooh, that's a nice one. I like hearing that. I was proud. I was proud of my schlong that night.
So of course now they come running to the front of the van where I'm
Now
standing
they
there,
want to see Opes.
and
right?
I'm hung like an acorn at this point. I have nothing. I have nothing going on, and I have to come up with a million excuses why I can't go to the back of the van and follow what Ant just did.
By the way,
because he'll never, you know.
I was worked
Let
to
me
the
forget
point
this.
where when I took it out, it went like, like it moved like that. You know when you take it out and it's kind of right at that point where it goes, that's what it did. It was really impressive. I looked down and went, oh my God. I was impressed. Very nice.
Like a giant slug. Just wearing like a Nazi helmet. Just
Like, what do they
full.
call that? A sea cucumber. It was like a sea cucumber.
That's good.
Blood sausage.
A blood sausage. Any other word you could say that's something plump.
And meanwhile, he's on the other side of the van with an atrophied baby pinky.
I had nothing.
Yeah.
I had
So now the girls are
absolutely
coming around
nothing.
and they're pounding them. They really want to see it.
You let me off the hook because you gave them like a second showing.
I did?
Yeah, remember?
Must have really been hammered. Oh, because the fat girl wanted to show her bush.
Well, she was the one that was getting married.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, let's see what you got. And this girl was, you see Lady Di out there?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what she looked like. All right? I know this is radio, but.
Fatter, dude.
Fatter?
Yeah.
And she, I don't know what she did, but she
showed
removed
bush.
something and gravity took hold and
Yeah.
just knocked a lot of flesh downward.
She had to lift up her blouse and then pull her pants down. And so she had it up around her boobs, and then the pants were down around her knees. And it was just, the flab fell and covered up half her bush.
So then she had to, like, with two hands, pull, like, both flabs up.
Yeah. What a night.
What a night.
What a fun-filled evening that was.
Absolutely. So this sweeper thing's not really working because...
Some of them were pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the small penis one.
Chew, chew, chew.
All right, let's
chew.
try another one.
Walk.
That's right, boy. Sit down when you pee.
Why are you doing this?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
What was that?
Prison joke, I believe.
I didn't get it.
See, the guy had
sitting down. One convict commanding another convict to sit down while he pees.
Oh, okay.
You don't like it?
I'm not. I think it's terrific. I like the Colt 45 voice.
It's not mine. I'm
not
just
saying it's yours. I'm just saying it's deep.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cute.
Whoopsie daisy.
Opie and Anthony Show. Asses like 10-year-old boys.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I like that one.
I knew you would. All right, let's do one more before we go to break, I guess.
Okay.
Can you say fuck on this channel? Oh, Jesus. That's shocking.
Holy fuck, I need
Do you
coffee.
have an Audi?
This is the best show ever.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right. A little cursing going on.
We're just
Sure.
getting started with this whole new show, so.
All right. Those are the first set. Back to work again, I guess, Steve.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
There he goes. Wonderful job.
Well, the retard Laverne and Shirley are coming in next.
Ugh.
Steve.
You might want to go to Liquid Metal at this point.
Did you get him?
Of course.
You might want to go to another channel on the XM dial.
Oh, for these two?
See, that's okay. We could tell people to go somewhere else.
Well, as long as they, they don't even have to come back.
That Liquid Metal station, you know what? I don't really get it.
You don't. Maybe you're just out of the loop.
I hope I'm not too old. I don't know when the songs start or end.
Really? It's just like one continuous thing?
It's all death metal.
Yeah. That death metal?
Yeah. I was listening for 45 minutes. I thought I was listening to the same song.
Might have been. Yeah. Yeah, there's some channels that are like, I guess some people enjoy it. Enjoy that type of music.
But I want someone to explain, maybe we can do this later this week, what makes a good song on Liquid Metal, because I'm trying to figure it out, because all the vocals are the same.
Do you think some songs suck and some songs are really good?
I don't know. That I really want
but
someone
they
to
all
explain
sound
it
the
to me.
same? Interesting.
They all sound the same to me.
Yeah.
God, I hope I'm not sounding like my parent.
Oh. What's with that music, that long hair music?
All right. I guess we're going to another commercial break, but we don't have commercials yet, so I
We'll
think
all
it'll
see
be
what this is.
another comedian or a PSA or something. And then the retarded Laverne and Shirley and CNN is here. And, yeah, that's what we got going on.
All right.
I think it's two chimps on a Davenport in a basement.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Chinese Occupying Center?
Yeah, I wonder if you could help me. I have a disease called Tourette syndrome. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
It's, I have uncontrollable, the way I speak, sometimes my thoughts come out as words, whereas in normal people, they will hold that back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
You are looking for the acupuncturist for treatment, right?
Yes, because I have had acupuncture before, and it has helped me. And it's it's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
That because it's hard for me to get through the day without saying it's quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
But acupuncture has worked for me before.
Yeah.
And I wonder if I can make an appointment with you. And
maybe take you out for a date. You want to make the appointment, right?
Yes, if you may.
What day and what time is better for you? 7 days a week.
Well, like a Wednesday maybe.
Next Wednesday?
So yeah, Wednesday would be good.
Let me check the schedule, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes?
Next Wednesday, you want morning or afternoon?
Morning or afternoon?
Night time!
I'll take the morning.
Morning?
Morning would be fine. What time?
How about... Big breasts! 11?
11 would be good. Where are you located?
141 E.
Smelly butts! Dr. Quack! Fucking mother! Okay, thank you very much.
Hello?
Yes?
Please give me your last name.
My name is Lip Monger.
How spelling?
L-I-P.
L-I-P. M. Go ahead.
M-O-N-G-E-R. Lipmonger.
M-G-E-R.
Yes, my first name is Sturgis.
How spelling your first name?
S-T-E-R-G-U-S.
Sturgis.
Big smelly Chinese people.
Number for me?
You sound very pretty on the phone.
Oh, okay. Now I put down next Wednesday, June 30.
Yes.
11.
I will be there.
Okay?
All right, suck my dick.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Council.
100 channels of crystal clear digital audio. XM satellite radio. Radio to the power of X.
What kind of a show are you guys putting on here today?
Welcome to Radio Free America. America's ready. I'm ready. I mean, I want a million voices crying out in the wilderness. Jesus, let's get serious.
Now, take a deep cleansing breath. And begin.
Fix it.
Guess who's back? I'm over here now. Back again.
Nice head, Dick.
Bag it. Guess who's back?
Oh, man!
Back again.
I don't believe it! Stupid! You're so stupid!
Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's
All right, here we go. Hold your ears, folks. It's showtime.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hey, thanks for being there, people.
Our
Thank
first
you.
day on XM Satellite Radio.
I had my brand new school bag, first day, my lunchbox.
Anthony and I start over for the third time and the last time.
Ugh.
When we screw this one up, it's over.
Done. We will not be back.
This is the Opie and Anthony farewell tour. Could last a week. Could last maybe even another 10 years. You never know.
Who knows? But once it's over, it's over.
It's over. And I think it's going to involve jail time when we mess up next time.
Yeah, well, on satellite radio, it's got to be really bad. It's got to be something really, really bad. Like that guy out in Utah that killed his wife bad. Left her in a garbage dump bad. That's how it's got to be.
That's how it's going to be. Where'd you get the egg sandwich, Norton?
From the looks of it, behind a dumpster behind a Planned Parenthood. This is awful. It's not good. It's terrible. I don't know where. Some awful deli he ran out to. It stinks.
See, this is why I'm glad we're doing mornings. Because we have a lot of comedian friends, and they're all going to come in like Norton, just miserable. Because they don't sleep.
Dude, I've been up all night.
They bang hookers all night.
I did do that last night, too. My
Half the
computer's
guys still do
crashing.
drugs and drink and sleep on the sidewalk, and they're going to come in as miserable as you, and I like that.
I'm not even miserable, dude. I'm just hungry, and this is horrendous.
You just bitch about everything.
I'm not bitching. I took
You
two bites
bitch
of
about
it.
everything. It's like the
Stinks.
Brooklyn Diner coffee when we used to work at A&W. You bitch about that. That sandwich was fine. I ate mine. It was fine.
All right. So here we
Bitch,
are.
bitch, bitch.
It's our first day, Anthony, and we're building the show in front of our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good idea, considering we're trying to get people to listen to this. You would think after 2 years we'd have a nice prepared show, but
no.
But no.
Mm-mm.
The studio's being built around us still.
This is pretty much exactly like it was last time we had a restart.
Right.
Remember? We had nothing, and we were we had to build a show
right
from scratch. And that's what we got to do now.
And we build it up to being syndicated in 20 cities, kicking ass, number one in most of the cities, and then one day it all just went away.
Yes.
Just went away. They kicked us out the door. Infinity Broadcasting kicked us out the door for doing a show that was, quite frankly, well within FCC guidelines.
Yeah, the broadcast itself, sure. We know that. And now we start again.
Start again. Our audience, we're pretty much talking to a college radio audience right now. But every day it's going to grow. And we're
That's
gonna,
right.
We're going to be on top once again, Anthony, and we can't wait. Slowly but surely, the virus will spread.
Brand new medium. Hey, CNN's here, huh?
Is that CNN's
Is that where
camera?
you guys are from? Yeah, CNN. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all business, unlike this guy.
I'm just amazed CNN has time for us. Isn't there? What the hell's going on? There's a presidential election coming up. There's a Mount St. Helens, and us.
And
Where
us.
do we fit into that?
And this guy doesn't talk; he just films.
Oh, yeah.
He's just waiting for that one soundbite they could use on CNN. Say something really bad about your former company. Say it now.
You think that's what it is they're waiting for?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
look
think
at
so.
him. Oh, definitely.
I think they're waiting for some smut so that the person doing the story can go, and they haven't changed their tune. Listen to this. You know, they'll hear Jimmy talking about his mule or something and play that.
We're getting great coverage. We're in the USA Today. We're also in the New York Times today.
Very good.
People are paying attention to this garbage.
This mess.
And now we got CNN with a film crew.
Absolutely.
Now they're filming the big Opie and Anthony sign behind us.
That's how you know you're not interesting as people, and they start filming the signs and the equipment.
Thank God there aren't VU meters on the board for them to film.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they always do. Film. What do we just videotape?
I don't know if CNN deserves the retard Laverne and Shirley. Should we bring them in?
This country should see the type of women you attract.
You know something?
Radio show.
That could really screw things up, but, you know, what the hell? Yeah,
right.
they think, you know, we would have really hot girls coming in, and they'd be sitting here taking oral dictation or something.
Oh, look, CNN definitely wants to get the shot of the The retarded Laverne and Shirley walking into the studio.
Yeah.
Look, they changed their camera angle. Here we go. For the first time on XM Satellite Radio.
See,
it's the retarded Laverne and Shirley.
This is what happens when you get thrown off of the air. This is the type of of girls you get in the studio.
Hi guys.
Until
Welcome back, guys.
Jesus.
What is?
Hey, who threw something at me? I'm laying their asses.
No one threw anything.
Water bottle. You know what you could do with that bottle? You could stick it.
Oh. She's the feisty one.
All right, let's start with finding out what's going on with Lady Di, because she doesn't look good.
Why? What's the matter with me?
You look the same.
You look like Throw Mama from the train. You've aged a lot. Jesus.
I do not. I need a haircut. That's all. Just a haircut.
And maybe a shampoo would be nice.
I shampoo my hair every morning.
Every morning.
Every morning.
Going by Jupiter time.
Nah.
All right. So what happened? You're out of work now?
Well, I'm in between jobs. I do have a job, but
what's your job?
They have to call me up. I work in a flower shop right now. Seriously.
You're delivering flowers?
No, I don't deliver flowers. I water them and I take care of everything over there, and
That's the type of job they give a retarded person.
That's all right.
Well, there you go.
Into society.
Working into society.
Just pour the water, not too much.
No. Nah.
She's doing the fake laugh. She has no idea what you're saying.
No.
She likes doing
what happened?
It's more than that.
What happened at your last job?
What happened to my last job?
Yes.
The restaurant job that I had?
I have no idea what your last job was.
I'm laid off.
Laid off.
I was laid off.
What happened at the beer job? Didn't you work at a brewery? No?
Oh, she doesn't want to talk about the beer job?
Nope. Not at all.
Uh-oh, Marion's like,
look at Marion. Look at these two.
No.
It's like top secret information.
We don't talk about jobs. That's it.
Oh. Did they fire you for drinking a vat, you alky?
No. I never drank on a job.
Oh, really?
No, never.
All right, let's talk to Marion.
Hi, how you been? Welcome back, guys.
Oh,
what?
Ow.
Your voice. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
It's too loud.
Ben, back that mic off.
How do you guys like to be up this early in the morning?
We're loving it.
Good. I'm happy for you.
So what's been going on with you?
Nothing. I've lost weight, exercise.
Really?
dieting.
Every time we see you,
What?
you say you've lost weight.
I have lost weight.
No,
I've
if
worked
you
out.
lost weight every time we've seen you.
Excuse me, I have lost like over 50 pounds in the last 2.5 years.
Where'd you get the Sammy Hagar wig?
Hey, what happened to you, Jim? You look like you put on some weight.
I did.
Yeah, why? You're not doing anything these days? No exercising or what?
Don't start asking me
Or
questions
just
to help your awful exchange,
or,
stupid.
No.
Don't ask me to
sitting
help
back,
slam
or
myself.
sitting back watching the TV day and night.
Wow,
what
that's a
that
slam.
I mean, I thought you were out doing things.
Yeah, what an idiot. He's on TV all the time.
What? Well,
Yeah, he is out doing things, appearing on Jay Leno.
Yeah, he's on The Tonight Show. What a buffoon.
Yeah, right.
When was that?
He really does have problems.
A
couple weeks ago. He was on Jay Leno.
Maybe if he
I
was
don't stay
watering
up that
flowers at some place.
Exactly.
Well, good for you.
How does it feel that your best friend has the same job as a cloud?
Oh, she's hanging in there, okay? You know, she's doing okay.
Why'd they fire you from the beer company? Did you swan dive into it?
No, I didn't.
With your mouth open?
I did not do anything with that. Nothing at all.
She's hoping to get that one
you know,
back,
just
I
one of
think,
those
is what it
things,
is.
that's all.
Marion, are
One
you
of those
worried about Lady Di?
What?
Are you
I'm
worried
not
about
worried
Lady
about
Di?
her. I'm not worried about her. Why? She can take care of her
She
own.
looks a lot different than the last time we talked to you guys 2 years ago on the radio. That's all.
Yeah, she's doing okay.
You all right, Lady Di?
It was in September.
She's doing okay.
Uh-oh. See, Marion, what's the problem with Lady Di? Let's get it out. Maybe we could get her some help.
No, she's doing okay.
What does okay mean? What's the problem with Lady Di?
What's the problem? She's in and out of work. I mean, when a person's in and out of work, you go through ups and downs.
So you're saying basically that she's an unemployable drunkard?
No, she's not.
Oh, no.
Does she drink at all?
That's for her. Doesn't anybody.
Opie, Patrick M. checking in saying, thanks to
I mean,
Crystal
real-
Clear XM, we can hear Lady Di's awful breathing and Marion's slurp even better.
Thank you.
Huh?
I'm not even on the microphone.
And Huddy is saying, awesome first guest, guys. Put your best foot forward, right?
right. So what are you guys? So what have you been up to, Marion?
Yeah, Marion, what do you do?
Working.
Besides this losing weight thing.
Working, going on vacation.
Where are you going on vacation?
I went on vacation already. Went to Washington, D.C., me and my husband.
Where'd you go?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.?
Yeah, we went right before you guys were there. You went a week before me and my husband did.
Use guys.
Yeah, you guys.
Use guys.
And what'd you see in Washington?
A lot of things.
Like?
Arlington Cemetery.
Arlington?
All the
Arlington.
Potomac River. I went on one of those.
The Comic
sightseeing.
River?
I went on one of those sightseeing
Did she
buses.
say the Comic River?
The Potomac River.
The Potomac River?
Yes.
You got to back off that mic. It is too early for your screaming.
Don't forget that you stopped on the set of Donnie Brasco to steal your glasses.
What?
Those are awful.
No, don't. I look a lot better than you do. From the last time I saw you, I mean, at least I look good. What happened to you? I do look good. I look a lot.
Lost a lot of weight.
I look
She
a lot
did.
better now than I did a couple years ago. What happened to you?
Oh my God.
I've always been relatively awful.
I mean, you look like you don't even work out
He's
anymore.
always looked like
I
a
never
scallop.
worked out, stupid.
You
ever.
did. You
No,
did.
I didn't.
You used to say you were at the gym, this and that.
What?
I never said I was at
Yes,
the
you
gym.
did.
Why would I lie about that? I
You
pay
used
for
to talk
sex. I don't
about
need to
working
work out.
and this and that. At least I lift weights once in a while, and
Yeah,
I have
it's
a
called one fat leg, then
no,
the next
I
fat
have,
leg.
I
Just
have,
don't lift weights, stupid.
And I have a treadmill that I'm on 3 times a week, honey. So
Jane, stop this crazy thing. A treadmill?
yeah. I don't go to the gym no more, so I brought my own treadmill.
All right. And you didn't get fired yet? You're all right?
I'm fine, yeah.
It was only Lady Di that got
I
fired.
believe me. I still have my job where I was working at in the last 10 years. It's there.
What kind of job is that?
I'm not saying, okay?
Why? You don't have to say where
top
it is.
secret.
It's top secret.
I'd rather not say.
We
What's
learned
wrong
that
with
last
secretive
time.
about this?
But it's a job, okay?
Does
It's
it
a
involve
job.
a hairnet and a ladle?
No. I'm not saying what kind of job I have.
Marion,
okay, that's nobody's business.
Marion, we got to lift the boobs up a little bit.
I do.
Yeah, pull the bra up,
But
man.
you know what it's like? It's like when you're losing weight, you know, it's like you gotta
You got to what?
adjust it.
Adjust what?
This.
They're really low.
They're not that low. Come
They
on.
are.
They're really
not
low.
low.
Your belly button's in between them.
Oh, get out of here.
Those
What
bra
belly
straps
button?
are like the cables on the
stomach's
Verrazano
shrinking.
Narrows Bridge.
They're ready to go.
A little under stress.
So what do you guys have been doing the last couple of years?
Oh
boy.
I mean,
here
you
we
look
go.
like you guys
not
have
having
been.
not having to deal
You
with
guys have
you
missed
two.
us the last couple of years, and you know it.
Obviously.
You missed a lot of people.
Obviously. We missed doing the radio show.
First
Oh, yeah?
sponsor should be
You
Hooked
missed
on
having me and
Phonics
Diane up there,
from
and
Sean in Jersey.
You missed having Patty there.
Will you shut up? You got another one there in?
No, is Marion really Voss's mother?
What? Boss's mother.
And Pete saying these two prove it's never too early to drink.
Do you got any new
I don't
catchphrases?
have anything to drink except for coffee.
I don't have
we
nothing
didn't,
to
we
drink
didn't
but
have
coffee.
anything to drink but coffee.
All right.
That's what we had.
You got a lazy eye now. What happened?
A lazy eye.
Yeah, your left
I
eye is
don't
really
drink.
lazy.
No.
Anymore.
Did you have like a stroke or something?
Do I have a lazy eye?
No.
Look at the left eye.
Match the rest of our body.
Gee, thanks a lot.
It's probably that the eye is the only good thing. The rest of it is just.
The
rest of it is lazy.
We really are stupid. CNN is filming this, and look what they're filming. This.
Look what they get.
Well, hey, we're the only two. We told you we'll be up here October 4th, and you said it was okay.
Well, we
I
didn't
don't
think you were
see
going to
anybody
listen to
else
us.
up here
We
for the
actually, at that
show.
point, didn't think they were going to give us the
Joey,
job.
Besides Keith the cop, what happened?
And
to
how'd you
Stalker?
figure out where we broadcast
What
from?
is-
No, she's working.
how I figured this out?
Yeah.
I'm in the city every weekend
No, how do you know we were here?
because
No one
I
told
knew
you?
you were here. Yes, we found out.
Do you have
Believe
any
me.
new catchphrases before we kick you out?
We only have yin yang party,
Party,
and let's do it.
Let's do it.
What about the sort of
old
kind of
ones.
brain thing?
The what?
The sort of kind of brain thing.
I got sort of a kind of a brain. That one?
I have a
Remember that?
brain. My brain is intact now.
Oh
Better than what it was. a
my
couple-
God! Hold on, someone is reminding us of something that happened down in Washington. Yeah, we do have to get to the bottom of this. Ryan from Jersey, what's up, buddy?
Dude, good
Yeah.
to have you back.
Oh, thanks,
finally.
man. Thank you.
All right, and you guys aren't cursing. I don't know why.
Well, it'll slowly develop. This whole
We'll get to it.
Well,
show
I'm going
is
to curse.
slowly
I don't care about
developing.
You guys.
All right.
Listen, I used to work at the Pathmark Deli, and this fucking asshole, Di, comes in to the deli, says to everyone before she orders, I just want to let everyone know I'm Lady Di from Opie and Anthony. Can I get a half pan of Capicola? Fucking asshole, running around announcing who she is like anyone gives a shit about her. And now I got to hear her mouth on the radio. When are they getting kicked out of here?
Ask him.
Where was this?
Where? What?
Where was this?
The Pathmark in Garwood, you fucking retard. You don't know where it is? You were there, announcing who you were. Before you order your sloppy meat, you mess. You don't remember that? Probably not.
No, I don't remember that.
You probably don't remember yesterday, you fucking tart.
All right.
Anyway,
I gotcha.
so, guys, can you kick her out already?
Yeah,
Seriously.
I think they're done.
I think CNN got enough footage of them.
That's why, because you're annoying and your voice is like a cheese grater on my brain. That's why.
Do you work there?
I did work there. Why am I getting in a conversation with a retard? Guys, get him out.
All right, we're going to let you go there, Ryan.
Hey,
Thank
and by
you.
the way, why are you guys on a delay?
I don't know.
The satellite, I think. It takes a few seconds.
There's like a 12-second delay.
It's the satellite that takes a few seconds. It's
This
just-
has to go up into space first.
Oh, it's the whole
You
space?
got to go up into space.
Ryan, obviously we're not dumping out, so I don't know.
No, I know, but that's why I was curious, because there's a delay, but there's no need to have a delay.
Yeah, it must be some kind of technical thing.
Whatever. It's good to have you guys back. And Norton, it's good to hear your disgusting voice on the radio again, all right?
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, later, guys.
All right. Do you guys got anything else? Cause,
I don't remember that.
Well, that's you. I wasn't looking at that mark.
are you glad you came by now
Yeah.
to see us? Did you bring us like a welcome back gift or anything?
No.
No.
That's
what would
that's
you guys
Patty.
like?
She'll do that.
Are you going to get up or what?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you fell down for
Hand on
good.
the floor.
Oh.
I was on the floor.
What are you doing now?
You can smell the alcohol in her breath?
No.
Ben?
No alcohol in my breath.
Oh, all right. Ben
We
was
didn't go to
gesturing
no
like he
bars,
smelled
believe
some
me, I don't
alcohol.
drink anymore.
Wow,
All right.
CNN left. They've had
I
enough.
really,
Yeah. Yeah, they're done.
That
I
was
really cut back on my drinking.
yeah.
I'm sure they're headed right for St. Pat's to get some
All right.
stock footage so they could roll that.
You know,
You know what that story's going to be all about.
I know. Why don't we go to some guy named Frenchie before we?
Hello,
you
stupid fucking
Frenchie,
retard.
how you been? Long time
Shut
no
the
see.
fuck up,
What-
cunt.
Hey, what rock did you crawl out of,
Why don't
buddy?
you come out and suck my dick, you
Grow
bitch?
one. Why don't you grow one? You
Ah,
probably
you
have
know
a
what I
little
would do? I
penis.
would put it in bleach first so you would die.
You
of
probably have a
slow
little
death.
penis, you little
stupid
French
fucking
turd.
cunt.
You Canadian
I
goose.
waited 2 fucking years for this. Now you gotta
Yeah.
shut the fuck
Where
up.
were you for 3
You
years,
remember
you
I was in the
Canadian
car with you
goose?
for actually 3 hours?
Still look like
That
goose
was
shit,
hell,
huh?
You fucking bitch.
Go hang out in Central Park with
Why
all the
don't you
geese
go
and goose
outside
shit.
and get in the street and get run over by a
Where were you-
fucking car?
Where were you for 2.5 years?
In a dumper like
yeah,
you.
yeah, no. I was around for 2.5 years. Where
yeah,
were you?
you were dying with your fucking retarded husband, just like you cunt.
Hey, where's your wife? Did you
Yeah,
have
my
any
wife,
kids?
I don't have any more wife. I killed her just like I would do with you, you
Oh,
stupid bitch.
So, hey, the last I heard from you, you were trying to have a baby. Did you have a
But
baby
listen
yet?
to yourself, for
Did your
fuck's
wife have a
sake.
baby?
You listen to yourself. You sound like you're losing more chromosome every fucking day.
I have more chromosomes than you. Where
yeah,
were you?
well, you, have them. You know where you have them? In your fucking asshole, you
You
bitch.
have them in your penis.
Yeah, well, I tell you, thank God I have them there.
You have them in your ass, too.
All right. Let's tell Lady Di in on this. Lady Di, you want to say hi to Frenchie?
Hi, Frenchie. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, moron? You're not drunk yet? It's what, 8:30
It
in the
takes
morning?
one
You
to know
drunk
one.
already?
I'm
You,
not a moron.
you alcoholic cunt.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
You were drinking like a hillbilly, you bitch.
I was drinking coffee.
Yeah, well, with a
drinking
little bit
where?
of cognac in it, huh, you cunt?
No, enough with the C word. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Huh? You like
We're
the
at a regular
alcohol?
coffee shop.
I know you are alcoholic, so I know that for sure. I heard that before.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah.
All right.
Frenchie, where were you for 2 years?
Like I
you
told
didn't go
you
to
with
any
your sister,
get-togethers.
you bitch.
All right.
You
Let's.
didn't go to no get-togethers, you fucking moron.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
I thought they were going to get along and, have a little glad to hear from you again.
Get
but-
along with
All
Frenchie?
right. Why don't we get the retarded Laverne and Shirley out of the studio?
All right, girl.
It was really not good seeing you guys. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, you guys missed
Always good seeing you.
All right.
All right. Well, you take care now.
And we're going to regroup.
All right, the door's right there.
Yeah, why don't we
No problem.
remove
There you
the messes? Thank you.
I wonder
Thank you
if we
very
gave
much.
Master Paul money if he would spin kick her
Hey,
in
it
the
was
clit.
good to see you again, Jim.
Okay, ladies,
Come
we
on,
have to go.
Very
Oh,
nice.
look at
Nice. He's ushering them out.
Get out.
He's the assassin. Don't mess with him.
Oh, she's got a stain under her arm.
My
It's
God,
just
did you
awful.
see her sweat?
Oh, that's
Did you see Marion's underarms?
awful.
More impressive.
Oh.
You see Master Poe just taking care of business?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's amazing that that's what we consider like the real like test of merit of a martial artist is to throw those two fatzos out the door.
Well, one does look like George the Animal Steel.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Ugh.
With a wig. All right, yeah, bye. It's great seeing you. Okay.
Rotten thin-lipped idiot.
When we come back, we got to talk to Stalker Patty, just when he thought it couldn't get any worse.
Are we getting this
than
over with right away?
I'm hoping.
Is that what this is?
I'm hoping. Ben, find out if CNN, shot some good footage. We got to look impressive on CNN tonight. All right. Steve.
Another glitch?
Steve. Look at him panicking. He's
Hit the
panicking in
footsteps
there.
button.
Uh-oh.
Steve needs a martini.
And I think he turned off, like, part of the microphones.
The mic's
Now
off.
the microphones are back on in my headphones. Uh-oh.
Look at it. He just made a face like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like he went,
It's nothing I'm doing.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess we got to talk to Stalker Patty then. Thanks, Steve, for helping us out.
Good job.
Patty.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Where are you calling us from?
Well, I'm at the Brooklyn Diner. I got to go open the store in a little while.
Oh, she's got quite
Chat room all
She's got
morning,
quite the
so they told me to
responsibilities.
call in.
What?
Yeah. I was in the chat room on Westbag all morning, so they told me to call in. So I've been trying. I just got through now.
Listen to that sexy voice.
Now, you got the XM radio?
Yes, I do.
But I thought you're, like, kind of homeless and stuff.
No, I'm not. I got a home.
You have a home?
Yes, I do. You should do another Cribs.
Where are you living these days?
Where I'm living in the heart of Times Square, off 8th Avenue and 43rd, with me and my cat, Evie.
She lives in Times Square. She's
Yep.
got XM satellite radio.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have a TV?
Yes, I do.
Do you have cable?
Yeah, I get the hotel package. It's only $8 a month, and I get 41 channels. I'm happy.
The hotel package?
Wait, what hotel are you living in?
I live in a building right on 43rd, across the street from the Westin.
Is someone pimping you out?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I'm doing very well this year. I have full time with benefits, so I'm doing great.
I have full time with benefits.
Oh, Alexis says hi. He's here at the diner.
Patty, I'm hearing you've gone gangster.
Gangster? What's that mean?
You're going gangster on us, I hear.
What's gangster?
When you send me an email and you sign it, peace out, Patty.
Ah.
I got them saved. I saved Patty's emails. Her awful emails on a file. Peace out.
All right, Patty. This section of the show is a mess as is. I think we got to move on, right?
Okay.
Patty's she's too like normal now.
She has a laptop and
Now
everything.
she has a home and entertainment and a job that pays with benefits. There's really no need for her anymore. We need another pathetic mess. You're not pathetic enough anymore, unfortunately.
I will always be a friend of the show.
Slow down.
You got your life back together, huh?
Oh, I'm doing very well. I really am.
You know why
Excellent.
she does? Because we've been off the air for 2 years. We have to screw this girl's life back up again.
Nah.
We owe it to her.
No, we try to set
How
her
can
up,
we get her fired? Because then everything will just cascade back down to crap.
and then we'll get some good radio out of her.
Right. Well, she'll take $20 for us to cut her hair off again.
Oh, no, my hair will never come off again.
Oh, you know something? If you're starving or you need a place to live and you have no money, you'll take the money. You're just living too high on the hog. You're living too high on the Lady Di.
Oh, no, I don't make a lot of money, but I am very wise with how I use it.
Very wise.
You can make do with very little.
All right, 30s speech.
All right, Patty.
All right, so, guys, great to hear you.
All right.
Thank you.
Good.
Can we finally take a break? That was a waste of 5 minutes. Steve is still looking at things. Steve? Yeah, we're going to do it right?
Makes me yearn for a dick cream commercial.
Let's listen in on a show prep meeting in the Opie and Anthony laboratory.
Hey guys, anyone want a bagel?
No! Stop ruining the show, Eric.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Feel the love.
Though I have always been a fool for love, I have finally made my score. I got a girl and I don't mean to boast, but she loves me the most. Even though she's a highly paid whore. She'll give head to a sheep. She can stuff 3 cocks in her cheek. But she comes home to me. She'll do the groom and the best man. She'll slap your ass in the back of a van. But she comes home to me. She could fuck 9 guys in a row, but still have a 10th for me. And I'm the only one who gets to kiss them lips, unless you pay an extra 50. So mister, don't you fall in love, 'cause I'm the only cat who doesn't wear a glove. Since her heart belongs to me. She has a throat that just won't quit. She can take all of it. I still have room for your balls, but she shops in the malls for me. She'll say 12, then call back and say 1. But I don't care, I know it's just work, not fun. When she blows you, Jack, don't you think she's not thinking of me? She'll go down on a yak, lick a horse's nutsack, but strictly for the cash. And it's only me who doesn't pay a fee to watch her put a water bottle in her gash. Put a water bottle in her gash. She'll let you suck her nips till they're leaking, but don't you dare try to go antiquing, 'cause she does that with me. Her pussy's sweet as honey, but when she moans, it's just for the money. Unless she's sitting on me. She'll jam your asshole with a mouse, but she won't do it in our house. Tough luck, Jack, she knows that don't fly with me. She might eat your wife's box, but she won't tell you where you left your socks. She rolled up and down your fat brick, but it was me who took her to the Meg Ryan flick. She's got a face full of nuts and a mouth full of cock. She's done see Larry King, 4 new kids on the block. She blew the Winnipeg Jets right after a game, but they never got to know her actual name. On your face she will piss, on your chest she might poop, but she won't prepare her famous vegetable soup. That's simply reserved. Oh, she'll bite you, she'll spank you, but she'll never thank you for free. 'Cause baby, comes on to me. Coming on!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony are about to make their return to the airwaves.
Opie and Anthony were pulled from the airwaves 2 years ago after a sex stunt at St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Opie and Anthony are back, so why won't the FCC be able to touch them this time?
The duo has signed with XM Satellite Radio.
Their contract with Infinity expired back in May, but the no-compete portion is up until October.
No arrests have been made. Police are still investigating.
The blonde one, two so-called radio shock jocks.
Our society needs borders, needs parameters.
You dick!
They get their jollies by saying, let's keep pushing the envelope.
They were doing what they were paid to do. Shot.
Even when there are bucks to be made, There's a price to be paid in terms of the cultural degradations that we do not want to be associated with anymore.
Are you adequately prepared to rock?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Obviously, can you hear me? Oh, God. I was going to say, obviously, we're still figuring out all the bugs here. Of course. Now I don't hear myself in the headphones.
I hear you.
All right. There you go. All right, we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. It's our first day with XM Satellite Radio, if you can't tell by now.
Yeah.
Building the show around you, slowly but surely. We were forced to pretty much start over. I mean, we're glad to be at XM Satellite Radio, but we were in a really, really good place 2 years ago.
Yeah, remember that?
When we blew it all up. In the studio, of course, Anthony, and of course, little Jimmy Norton helping us out today, and actually every day now.
Sure.
Or most days.
Part of the
I won't
gang.
Well, again, I can't this Friday because I'll be in Albany doing the Palace Theater, but with Voss and Jim Florentine. But aside from that, I'll be here with you guys.
The cameraman's about 6 inches from your head at this point.
No, I know. He's very effective.
Been there like all morning.
Yeah. All right. So a couple phone numbers. We're a very interactive radio show, Anthony. You could call us 866-WOW-1-WOW or 866-OPIE-ANT.
Mm-hmm.
And we got this thing that we can't call the instant feedback anymore because the old company owns that.
Infinity Broadcasting owns that.
Even though we came up with the thing. But now it's theirs. Now it's theirs.
Can you call
Now it's theirs, Bob!
Yeah.
How about instant scumbags that don't stand by their talent? Maybe that's a good name for it.
Yes. Speaking of which, I'm sure we all got the good luck phone calls last night,
Oh, yeah.
Guys, it's been a long 2 years, and you're finally going back to radio. Just want to wish you luck.
Yeah, I got a couple of those, and my answer was, could you shut up? I'm trying to get to sleep so I can wake up at 3 in the morning, ass.
I know.
Jesus.
Seeing all the drunks staggering around as we were walking to work today was a little strange.
I turned my phone off last night because I was trying to get to sleep. I got 2 hours sleep last night. I'm running on 2 hours sleep. I know what's going to happen, too. I'm going to get done with the show. I'm going to go home. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to wake up at about, I don't know, maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon and be up all night again.
Until we figure this out.
I'll never figure this out.
This was a brilliant idea. We had such a cushy little thing going in afternoon drive, and we decided to take on this new challenge.
Afternoons, you could stay out until 6 in the morning and wake up at noon.
And still get 8 hours sleep, really.
Sure.
Yep. Especially you, as you strolled in at 5 to 3.
I know. 5 to 3.
So we're getting all the good luck phone calls and stuff, and our agent, super agent Bob Eatman, who now gets to hear us in L.A.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
That's probably not a good thing.
No. He's like, just want to wish you luck tomorrow. It's very exciting, and now I get to hear the show here in L.A.
No, stop.
What?
You're putting much too much emotion in your voice.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Talking about him like that. Guys, hi, it's Bob.
That's exactly
Oh, my
it.
God, Bob, what happened? Everything okay? Yeah, as a matter of fact, I just hit lotto. Really, Bob? You must be excited. I'm thrilled to death. He is probably one of the dullest people ever.
Ever?
Ever. Great agent, I mean, hell, he got us a job. He's got to be one of the best agents ever.
Sure he is. He talks to people until they fall asleep, and he forges their signature.
I knew he had a secret.
So, yeah, he calls with the congratulatory phone call. Good luck tomorrow. It's so exciting. You guys are going to do great, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, one other thing.
Uh-oh.
You might want to go light on Infinity Broadcasting.
Really?
You might want to go light on Infinity Broadcasting. Because someday, we may work with them again.
Really?
I'm like, really? On what planet will that happen? Please explain.
In Bizarro World, I believe we would be working with Infinity Broadcasting.
And then he goes, and remember, that FCC complaint is still pending.
Yeah.
So you better not say too much about that.
Oh, right. Because
Has he been paying
Coming
attention?
out of our pocket?
Has he been paying attention to the media lately?
Yeah.
We discussed it on Hannity and Combs. We discussed it pretty much everywhere at this point.
He didn't hear it. So I spoke for both of us, and I said, Bob, I'm not listening to you. I will not listen.
Infinity Broadcasting forced us to sit out for 2 years, and you want us to be nice.
He's pretty much the reason that we didn't talk about him for 2 years. We had the gag order that was put in place after we got fired or got canceled, and they said don't talk about Infinity, don't talk about FCC, don't talk about Sex for Sam, don't talk about anything. We will continue paying you. You just sit on your asses and do nothing. And Bob kept saying, guys, if you talk about them, it's in your contract. They can come over and anally rape you on a daily basis, and you will have to pay them as they do it. It's like, wow, that's pretty scary. I think we better not talk about them. And that went on, on and on for 2 years. And we tried getting out of the deal. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
We got a job offer, and we were like, Bob, we want to take this job. How do we get out of this deal with Infinity?
How do we make them stop paying us?
Yeah. It's like, what do we have to do for them to stop giving us money? And he goes,
we don't want their money anymore. Take care of this.
He said, I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
See, what I can do. And he talked to them, and there was nothing he could do. They would not stop paying us.
Well, no,
we were saying, please, we don't want to take your money. We want to go and get a job.
Well, know what they did? They kind of came up with a subcontract, basically.
Oh, that's right, the subcontract.
They wrote
up contract.
They wrote up another contract to allow us to get out of the contract.
Yeah, because we had done so well signing that one contract that they figured, I'm sure they're happy as hell to sign another one. And this contract had all kinds of stipulations that we weren't allowed to talk about anybody at Infinity Broadcasting. Anybody. Employees past, present, and possibly future.
For the rest of our careers at one point.
Nobody.
There was one draft where they didn't want us to talk about anyone that ever worked for Infinity Broadcasting for the rest of our careers.
Yeah. Like we couldn't even...
You know how many friends I have in Infinity Broadcasting still? And some of these names will come up.
You do?
Yeah. Brother Wee still works there.
Besides Earl?
And Tim Sabian and a few others.
Wow. I have none.
So I was just thinking in my head, if all of a sudden we're just talking about Brother Weeze and just giving a nice little story.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the lawyers are going to be knocking on our door and,
And we'd have to cough up $100,000 each.
Was it $100,000?
Yeah, can you believe that? It said $100,000 each that we'd have to cough up for every time we mentioned an Infinity employee. So that left out, don't talk about me, Robin. Fine everybody and use it to pay me off. You got to pay for the Howicopter to fly me out to the Hamptons. I mean, they wanted to take $100,000
every time we mentioned
clip. Anytime we said anything.
Yeah, that was one draft of the
the
subcontract.
Oh, so we were eager to get our pens into that contract.
So then it was blatantly obvious we would have to go to the end of the contract.
Yeah, and some people are saying, why don't you sign it? What? No,
we figured we would just wait it out and get all our freedom back, and then we decide what we want to say and not say.
Right.
That's what it came down to it. And you sign these contracts in good faith.
Yeah.
They used this contract to stick it up our asses.
Yeah. Well, we screwed up, but it wasn't one of those screw-ups where they should have been able to keep us out of work for 2 years. Ouch.
Yeah.
Waddle-doodle, we should have apologized.
They didn't want us apologizing. They didn't want us going on TV. They didn't want us doing anything.
No, nothing. And so we stayed quiet for 2 years. And that was rough because, we're used to talking.
It kind of sucked.
Kinda.
And they all turned their backs on us. And Bob's like, just be nice to those guys.
Be nice. No, we shan't be nice. Please. We'll be nice to our old boss, Ken.
Ken Stevens, great guy, sure.
He was good. Remember him? The boss with the big pen that made us sign that contract with the big giant pen? He got his ass tossed out of there, too. Yeah, he got fired over the whole thing.
After 18 years of service.
Yeah, 18 years of service. And
they let him go when it wasn't even his fault. He had to be the fall guy.
Tossed him out.
He was running 3 radio stations, but for some reason he had to, be in charge of us, even though he was down in Washington or Philly or wherever else he had to be for the company.
Mm-hmm. Tossed.
To this day, I can't believe they did that after 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tossed out. And, yeah, at first we kind of thought we were going to get a job. Who's
Who the
breathing?
hell's breathing?
Huh?
Was that you?
What
Was
the
that
hell?
breathing? What?
Oh, my God. Did you hear that?
What the hell was that?
You were just breathing into that mic so heavy.
Why does this thing... Well, first of all, why do we have to keep this mic on all the time anyway?
So we could hear you come in and breathe like that.
Did you just run up the stairs or something?
No, I just wanted to take a leak.
This was the emotional part of our radio show, and
Sorry,
you kind
I
of
didn't mean
interrupted
to.
it.
I was grabbing the headphones from Joe, and I was...
So what were you saying, Anthony? I thought he was having a heart attack or
I
something.
know. He was huffing and puffing.
Wow. So what were we saying?
Ben Vader.
Ben Vader.
Steve.
Yeah, so they kicked Ken out the door.
Yeah, they threw him out. And Lil Jeremy, they threw him out. And, those were pretty much the only two people we didn't have a problem with. Everybody else, though, I don't know what happened. I guess it was the big boardroom up in Infinity, the Viacom people, the upper echelon that really didn't care about the radio division, that just heard from the Catholic League and got all upset that they were going to boycott Blockbuster Video and Paramount Pictures and everything, and they pussied out on us, is what they did, And
they didn't even have the balls to tell us to our faces.
No, the firing came through a phone call.
John Sykes has got to be the biggest pussy I've ever met in my life.
Opie, it's Bob. Please don't.
The guy
talk
sat
about
down
him.
with us. He was running the radio division, and he has a meeting with us going, guys, you're really talented, and we'll get you through this. And then all of a sudden his phone rang in the middle of the meeting, and I think that's when he was getting the word that we were done.
Yeah.
And then he pussied out of the meeting and quickly left, and we never heard from him again.
Yeah, I'm convinced that phone call he got during the meeting was the one saying, oh, these guys are toast anyway, so
Yeah,
just
why are
leave
you
the
talking
meeting.
to them?
Leave the meeting. And he just got up, oh, I have to leave. And that was the last we ever saw him.
That's the type of guy you want running your radio division.
Mm-hmm.
A guy with balls that could, face a problem
That's
head on.
Corporate America, man. That's what it is. That's what it's become. That's why regular broadcast radio really blows. That's why it blows. That's why it's boring. That's why no one can say what the hell they want. It's a couple of companies own all the stations, so you do what they deem as a screw up, and you're done. So everyone's so scared that there's no one taking chances anymore. What are you hearing on regular radio that makes you spin your head around? That makes you look at the radio and go, wow, what did he just say? Or, something interesting to listen to. Nothing. It's crap because everyone's scared. Everyone's petrified. Oh, yeah, we're going to push the edge today. No, you're not. You're going to play your songs. You're going to read your little liners. And you're going to leave hoping you still have a job the next day.
You're going to play your 15 minutes of commercials in a row.
There you go.
So now we reinvent radio. That's what we do now.
That's what we do now. On a new medium.
That's
where
right.
We don't have to worry so much.
Get in line and follow us. We'll show you the way. Once again.
We're the innovators. Everyone else will be ripping us off. Before you know it, it'll be sea breezes in the Hamptons, Robbie.
Oh, that feels so good to hear, man.
Where's my daughter? They're hot. What? That must just burn his ass. That must burn his ass now. I think he was hoping his daughters would never grow up. Because now I saw a picture of him hanging out with a couple of his daughters, and one's just got the biggest set of tits on it. Just huge. Those big Jewish tits, right? Where you just want to stick one between it. Ooh, you're soiling her. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, go drive her off to college. You know what happens there. Legs akimbo in the dorm room. Ooh, you're Howard's daughter, aren't you? Yeah, he hung up on me in '86. I'm just going to bang you.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Oh, oh boy.
Robin, she brought home a black guy. Ooh, ooh, that karma's a bitch. Ooh. I think that's wonderful, Howard. Shut up. Shut up.
All right.
That tool.
So we start from this point.
5 years of crap he gave us, too.
Oh, we got tons of stories. Tons.
Mr. Handle Your Battles on the Air. Mr. Oh, he mentions Opie and Anthony after we're kicked off the air. Why didn't you talk about us when we were still on the air? Why'd you go to Mel Karmazin and say you shut them up? Why'd you do that, Howie? I thought you fought your brave battles. I thought you were a brave guy getting on the air and fighting your battles. Ooh, I'll take on Imus. Ooh, that's a tough one. What happened? What happened? Why'd you go and run to Mel Karmazin and make Mel bring us up into his office and say to us, what time do you wake up in the morning and decide how you're going to fuck Mel Karmazin? Yeah, I remember that meeting. Mel telling us, Howard doesn't want you talking about him, so stop talking about him. It's not how he was portrayed in that science fiction movie, Private Parts. That fantasy movie. Oh, my God. Oh, please, God, have his daughter bring home a black guy. Oh. He would shoot himself in the head. He would shoot himself in the head. And I realized it was all about Allison. All about my love of Allison. Remember that at the end of that fantasy movie? Wonderful. Yeah, make us shut up. Oh, for years we had to sit there, and then we couldn't talk about it. And then remember when we figured we'd say radio edit? Instead of saying Howard Stern, we would say the word radio edit. And what happened?
We weren't allowed to say
we
radio
weren't
edit?
allowed. He complained that people knew what radio edit went. Ooh, Mel, tell him to shut up. Don't even say radio edit. That's wonderful, Howard. And then what happened? We weren't able to say that anymore. Unbelievable.
So now we start. Now we start from here, and we grow every day.
Yeah.
Every day, this fine little virus
Yeah.
called the O&A radio show will just start spreading all over the country. And
That's right.
And we'll get our audience back, and we'll be on top again.
Because that's how it works. Because we always win in the end. Always. You tool.
Someday soon, we'll talk about the time we got kicked out of his press conference when we were working for the same company.
Yeah.
When all we wanted was a sandwich.
Yeah. And was escorted out by security on his word after he called our boss crying, asking what we were doing there.
As he sat in his limo outside the, what was it, the Park Plaza?
Yeah, had
sitting
us
in the
thrown
limo,
out of it.
waiting for us to walk by so he could start his press conference.
And the same day he was bitching that Stuttering John was thrown out of Billy Crystal's press conference. And what a pussy Billy Crystal must be that he can't handle Stuttering John being at his press conference. The same day, people. The same day. He had us thrown out of his press conference because he was afraid we were going to do something.
And the weird part is this was way before the bad blood. We were working for the same company.
Yeah.
He's doing a press conference. We're like, hey, why don't we go down, and have lunch, check out the press conference, maybe even say hi, like, hey, what's going on, whatever. And Anthony and I are sitting in the back row with sandwiches.
Yeah, eating our finger sandwiches.
This is when we first came back to New York after we got fired in Boston. And we're sitting there. No one knows who we are. No one knows what we look like. And we're just sitting there minding our own business, and we're wondering why the press conference ain't starting. And all of a sudden, we start seeing, like, people looking at us and stuff. And then a security guard comes over and goes, dudes, I am, like, the biggest Opie and Anthony fan, but I just got to know, you're not going to do anything when he shows up, right? Because there's a lot of nervous people here. I'm like, well, who is nervous? We're just sitting eating a sandwich.
Yeah.
We're like, no, man, we're just going to have lunch, check it out, and we're going to get out of here. All right, I just got to make sure. And he leaves. Another 10 or 15 minutes go by, and the press conference isn't starting. It's like a half hour late, and, like, the media that is there looking at their watches like, why is Howard late? Howard was late because he was waiting for us to get kicked out of there.
He was on the phone with Ken Stevens yelling that we are to be removed.
And we weren't even going to do anything.
This is the hypocrite.
So then 2 huge security guards in really nice suits come up to us and go, "You guys got to leave immediately." And we're thinking, this is the same company. What are you talking about? No, you really have to leave. Howard's very upset, and you have to leave. He's not going to start the press conference until you guys leave. And then they walk us out of there, and remember all the women in the suit, jackets and stuff, and they had their arms folded, and they're looking at us like, you pieces of S.
Yeah.
How dare you come to this press conference? And we're just thinking, same company, we'll check it out and have a few laughs.
No.
Walked right by his limo. He saw us leave. He was happy we were gone. Got out of his huge stretch limo, walked into the place, and had the press conference.
Yeah. Unbelievable. What a hypocrite. You watch the fantasy movie, Private Parts, and see how he portrays Imus as being a scumbag that screwed him over during his days at NBC. Remember all the stories of how Imus was a bad guy and he was always behind the scenes trying to screw Howard over? That is nothing compared to the whining this guy did behind the scenes at Infinity Broadcasting. The whining and crying he did to Mel Karmazin, and how many meetings we had to take, and how much crap where Ken Stevens was crying one day in his office over calls he was getting from Mel that if you can't control those guys, I'm firing you. That's what Mel told Ken Stevens.
Well, then that was the day Ken Stevens quit on us as his boss.
Yeah.
As our boss.
Yeah. He packed his suitcase and was leaving the office saying, "No, I quit."
And then we had to yell at him and say, "You can't quit.
Yeah.
Now go back to being our boss."
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
Go back in there and fight the good fight.
Yeah, go back in there and be our boss. We need you.
And
okay, guys.
Yep. This wasn't a one-time thing. This happened all the time. Howard would constantly whine and cry.
VMA parties weren't allowed in the VIP room.
No.
I'm like, wait, we're working for the same company.
Nope.
Why aren't we allowed in the VIP room? We were broadcasting live from the the MTV music or video?
VMAs.
Yeah, the
Music
VMAs.
Awards.
Sorry. And then we go, all right, cool. Viacom has this huge area with nice food and free booze and stuff, and we try to go in there, and no, you guys can't come in here.
Yeah.
But we work for the company. No, I know, but Howard's in there, and there could be a problem if you're in there.
Could be a problem in there. Oh, okay. Oh, God, just the hypocrisy. I mean, it would be one thing if, you portrayed yourself as a pussy, but it's, tries to come off like the guy that's fighting the fight. And meanwhile, you don't. It's pathetic. Sit there whining to your boss. Ugh. And then we couldn't even talk about it. We couldn't even get on the air and talk about it because we'd get our boss fired. Oh well.
So we got our freedom back, and we couldn't be happier today.
That's right.
That's why I want to tell people today. We are free. Woo-hoo. We are free. So, all right. Jim was just sitting there just with his tongue hanging out.
Just listen, man.
We're just telling the truth. And that's what I was telling Bob yesterday. I'm like, Bob, we're just going to tell the truth. Like it or not.
Yeah, we shut up for too long.
And if Viacom wants to continue hating us because we're telling the truth, then what am I, what are we going to do,
Yeah. I just, want to spell it out. That's the way it's been. This is no, nothing that hasn't been brewing for a while.
And then it got ugly when we were supposed to re-sign with Infinity, so we said, okay, look, we'll re-sign. Everything looks great, but we want to be able to talk about anyone and anything.
Yeah.
As long as it falls within FCC guidelines.
And they were so scared that we were going to Clear Channel and we were going to broadcast in mornings.
Well, Q104.
Yeah, and compete
here in New
with
York.
Them, and compete with
that was definitely
Howard.
going to happen.
So they were going to give us anything.
Right. So they go, okay, sure, no problem. I got a copy of that contract. It says it right in there.
Yep.
You can talk about anyone we want.
Yeah.
Well, that changed, and then we said,
that
well,
lasted for a week and a half.
But we're like, wait, it's in our contract, and the words were tough shit.
Yep. That was it. Tough. Unbelievable.
So, all right. That felt good, huh?
Yeah, finally.
It's more where that came from. That's just the tip of the iceberg, as they say.
Oh, yeah.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show, the mess that is the new Opie and Anthony Show, because we had to start over. And you know what? In a way, it's cool, right?
New show, same mess.
We can't rely on old bits or old sound effects because we had to leave all that behind.
Damn.
we weren't even allowed back in our office until like 6 or 7 months later after the lawyers went in there and made sure there was nothing that they could hang us with. Remember?
Yeah, they ransacked our office.
It was, I don't know what they were to this day I'm wondering what they were looking for.
Drugs.
You think drugs?
Yeah, drugs.
All right, so we're starting over. We got one sound effect. We've had a couple guests, but this show is gonna slowly spread across the nation. That's why we like to say spread the virus.
Right.
The O&A virus.
Like chlamydia.
Nice.
Welcome to the Opie and
Die, you son of a bitch!
I was on that 70s show, one episode, and I put it on my acting resume. Before that, my acting resume... It was my first acting gig, and I put it on my resume. My acting resume before that was sparse. It was full of bullshit. I had to make things up. Acting experience. Okay, when I play pool, if I make a shot, I act like I'm not surprised. I had a bad audition. I acted like I didn't care. So as a comedian, I always get these situations where I'm auditioning for movies and sitcoms, you know. As a comedian, they want you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a comedian. Can you write us a script? Act in this sitcom. They want me to do shit that's related to comedy, but it's not comedy, man. It's not fair, you know. It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a really good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm? I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy to read scripts, and you're ready. He said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck that. I'll just make a copy. I go to Kinko's. Because Kinko's is my favorite copy center if I had to pick one, because they're open 24 hours. You know, that's great. Like if it's 5 a.m. and then I decide I need 2 of something, I'm covered. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. I say, oh shit. Oh yeah, Kinko's. No problem. That will not remain singular. I just injured my teeth on a CD. I injured my teeth. I hate flossing. I just wish I had one long curvy tooth. It didn't need to be split up. They didn't have to make separations with me. With that, my tooth would have fell out. It would have been bad. Oh, Chuck's bringing it down. All right, that's right. I like it. Don't think I didn't notice, though. I don't want to watch because I want my arms to weigh the same. So when someone asks me what time it is, I just have to tell them something that's happening, hoping that will help. What time is it? That guy's eating a hamburger. Shit, I have to be somewhere. I'll meet you when that guy's eating a hamburger. Fuck, which guy? You'll know.
Council. 100 channels of crystal clear digital audio. XM satellite radio. Radio to the power of X.
Most people come to St. Patrick's Cathedral to pray. One couple allegedly came to the New York City landmark to have sex. Good morning!
Based on a dare from radio hosts here in New York.
Hello.
They fired these 2 guys for orchestrating an obscene stunt in New York's most famous Catholic cathedral.
Shock jocks Opie and Anthony had encouraged the couple to have sex at locations where producer was waiting to call in the play-by-play.
Opie and Anthony were fired and their nationally syndicated show canceled.
Did these shock jocks simply go too far? When they crossed the line?
This is outrageous.
Oh, dear.
What are you, stupid? Huh? Just when everything was going good.
Greg Opie Hughes.
I like yam bags on the tool.
And Anthony Cumia.
I'm hoping for a big, fiery rear ender.
Broadcast an outrageous live account of a couple allegedly having sex right in New York's St. Patrick's Cathedral on a holy day of obligation.
Presided over the slaughter of a wild pig. closed down San Francisco's Bay Bridge, encouraged teenage girls to run naked, and invited listeners to compare the taste of eggnog and urine.
You're screwing everything up.
Shock jocks.
Not only does it involve obscenity in the most extreme form, the nerve of these people to actually have it as a setup.
No crap, Sherlock. Die. Die. Die.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Everything you say to me, what's that one today? And I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe. 'Cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Having a lot of fun on our first day with XM Satellite Radio.
First day. It's like the first day of school. You got to make your new friends.
Slowly but surely getting our rhythm back, too. It's been 2 long years.
Oh, my God.
And the media has just got to stop asking us about Sex for Sam. I think we said it all.
Yeah.
Google our names and find the answers. We don't know if the couple actually had sex in the balloon or not. It was in the vestibule. It wasn't feet away from worshipers.
Pew rocking.
They were never found guilty of it.
Mhm.
The show wasn't indecent as far as FCC standards go.
Well, the FCC seems to think it is, but that's being fought.
Anthony and I have been doing radio for 10 years. A company's never paid a fine because of an indecent show we've done.
How about that? That's like saying never convicted. No convicted, no, never convicted.
We went on Hannity and Combs, and Sean Hannity was surprised that we admitted that it was in bad taste. And
yeah, a lot of people think we're, so proud of it. Well, that was our best show ever. No.
We've done better.
Screwed up there, I guess. Old juicy lips out there in the field.
Yeah, he wants to call into the show one of these days, and
does he?
And try to
get us fired again?
Discuss his part of the whole Sex for Sam thing.
Yeah, when you beat cancer, you might as well pick up another tumor and swallow it. Why not?
Wow. Dennis from Dallas, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, man.
I just wanted to say that just hear me out, guys. All right, I was a Howard Stern listener for a long time. But he's been talking about, I'm going to go to XM and this and that. Well, you know what, Howard? Fuck you. You're dragging your feet. And you know what? Your show's just not all that anymore. And fuck the FCC, and I hope we keep fucking sticking it to them.
He likes that F word.
Yeah, man. I'm noticing the callers are loving the fact that you can curse on
the
XM
callers
Satellite
are
Radio.
really liking it.
We're trying to control ourselves because that
Little
came
bit.
up in all our interviews. Now that you could, say whatever you want, is it going to be the FU show? And Anthony and I said, at times we'll probably let a few fly here and there when it's appropriate.
Yeah.
The listeners, though, man, the F and C, the mother effer, F.
They let it fly.
Crunchy said the C word 5 times in 30 seconds. I'm like, calm down, bro. Calm down.
The only problem is, like, people say, "Wow, it was kind of fun to watch you get around the language." But I watched Scarface without the profanity. Not Scarface, Jackie Brown, and it's never funnier without the profanity. If it gets overused, it's not going to be funny. But you
Yeah.
have to work around it when you have to work around it. But if you can do it, it's never funnier to go, "Oh, let me say Heine instead of ass," ever. Exactly. So people are worried. Is it going to become that? No.
Bobby Big Rigger.
Hey, Ann.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys? Long
Hey.
time.
Oh, thanks.
Been riding around the country listening to Channel 19 for you guys, and no luck, huh? Hey, Ann, I thought I'd just help you out with a couple sound bites here. And for the other whores.
Those are all sounds that are the property of Infinity Broadcasting.
Yeah.
We have to remake all those sounds.
Well, if you need to, we can send them to you.
All right. No, we can't use those versions, believe me. They're watching us very closely. He's got them all, though, on the computer.
Yes, he does.
All right, Bobby, thank you.
We'll send you this.
All right, let's talk to Stephanie in New Jersey. What's up, Stephanie?
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm so glad you guys are back on the air.
A girl, Opie.
I know. We got a girl listener. Nice.
A very long time fan.
Cool. So what do you got?
Actually, I'm in the city right now, and I have inappropriate ballads for you guys.
Oh, you want to bring them by?
I want to bring them by. I don't want them in the air or anything.
Somebody actually brought one.
Well,
someone actually brought one. I have one now. It's a little lower than the original.
The original one?
A little lower in tone.
Well,
Yeah.
we could try out a whole bunch of bells until, you find one you like. That could take up about 10 minutes of this radio show.
Sure.
Stephanie, if you want to bring him by, come on by, all right?
You got it. Where are you on 57?
Hold on.
I don't know how to put somebody on hold.
Oh, you don't?
I just did it. Okay. Cool.
Hey, you think she'd want to play Guess What's in My Pants? Now that we could do that again?
Yeah, what the hell are we waiting for?
Remember?
We could have done bits today.
Remember?
That was another bit that was taken away from us that
Yeah.
was well within FCC guidelines. That's the stuff we wanted back.
Yeah. That was a fun game.
What about the 6 o'clock queef?
Oh.
What about the teen?
That'd be really early if we did it now.
I know. What about the teen lesbian parties?
Well, we got to have that.
What about the wiffle ball bat challenge?
Anything with teen is better.
What about feels for meals?
Okay, now that's something I still don't think we're going to be able to do.
Why? Because of the whole
'Cause
prostitution
that's
angle?
prostitution.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember?
What about run around the park for Erin?
No, I don't think we're going to be able to do
No?
that either.
Oh, all right. Hey, Greg, what's going on?
Hey, not much.
You're from Georgia?
I'm from Georgia. That is correct.
Have you ever heard of us before?
I have never heard of you before all this.
And you signed up for our channel?
Yes, I did. I'm really hoping for some good stuff. I Googled you guys, and I've heard the whole sex in the chapel thing and wondered what it was all about. I really appreciate you guys playing that soundbite. I got a little feel of what it is.
You actually committed $2 to listen to the Opie and Anthony show. I'm quite
Wow,
impressed.
$2.
Yeah, for one whole month.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh, hopefully you'll stick around.
You know, we should do a little O&A sell job here. There is a website called oavirus.com that has a lot of our older material.
If you want to get caught up.
Yeah, as we get back up to speed here with the new show here on XM Satellite Radio. But that guy, he just decided to check out the show. He didn't know anything about us. That's cool. Brian, what's going on?
What's up, girls? Welcome back.
What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. Hey, you stole my thunder. I was going to say, when are you going to start playing your old games like That's What's in My Pants and stuff?
Yeah, no, we're going to bring a lot of that back. Tomorrow, every day, we're going to add something back to the radio show.
Bring something back, right.
So far today, we got one sound effect, and we got an inappropriate bell that Anthony doesn't really like. Tomorrow, we get the wiffle ball bat back.
Sounds like one of those, like, jingle things you put on your bicycle. Doesn't sound like a good bell.
All right, Brian, thank you. Joe, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, boys? Welcome back.
You're calling from Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, sir. And it's hot as hell here, man. I'm telling you. I could use a little bit of the New York cold right now.
Hey, did you survive the hurricanes?
Jesus Christ. I moved from Daytona to here. The fuckers were following me, man. I'm like, should I move? Should I stay? I don't know where the hell they're going to be.
That's what they were doing, following you.
Yeah. Once again, though, the reporter's just completely out of control. They have to get out in those winds.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for one of those guys to blow away for good.
I saw one really take a fall on his ass, and it was funny as hell, so I say keep doing it.
Didn't you see the one where the guy, the palm tree fell like 2 feet behind him, man? If he would have been a foot back, 2 feet
Would
back.
have really been entertaining.
No, I did see that one as well. But they have to get out there because, you can't figure it out yourself that it's really, really bad out. And then they're sitting there telling you how really bad it is out there, and you shouldn't be out here, but I'm a professional, and I can handle these winds.
Yeah,
as they're
right.
getting blown away. Idiots.
Plywood. That's all you got to do. But speaking of people dying and stuff, I was wondering about that picture that you had up on your website where you were standing next to Imus.
I met Imus. He's like a huge fan of Ant and I. He's kind of
I
like
know, but I mean, were you scared? Because he looked like he had a pole stuck up his back, and he was like half dead himself.
He did look a little tired when I met him. He looked a little tired.
Kind of hard carrying around that big fag cowboy hat all day. It's heavy on my chicken neck. See my neck? And that's covered with a, what the hell is that? Bandana.
Bandana, yeah.
Yeah, that's the word. Oh, shut up, stupid. Yeah, Opie's like a son, great grandson to me, and I hope he does, what's the, well.
Yes.
Well.
Oh man, we'll get into that tomorrow. All the people that died. All the people that died.
Might as well clear this up right away. Hey, Ant, how was it missing the Olsen twins turning 18? Very anticlimactic,
without a doubt.
That's another thing we missed. We had a countdown clock and everything, and they go and turn 18 while we're off the air. They instantly turned unhot. I don't know what happened. And I don't think it had anything to do technically with the years, but
yeah, it did.
And I know one has that eating problem because she was looking fat. But the other one was hot. I love that. The Olsen twigs.
All right, we're going to the phones here.
It's that they, by the way, it is the age thing. That's the thing that's hot about it.
Is it?
Yeah.
The taboo of them being underage?
There's no fun fucking a girl if you don't have to kill her when you're finished.
Oh, you're just so into cursing, man.
I didn't curse that much.
It's okay. It's all right.
Appropriate.
It's just so weird.
There you go.
I'm expecting people to run for dump buttons. They're like, no, that's great. More of that, guys, please.
Wow.
DJ from Philly, what's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? It's BJ. What's going
Oh,
on?
BJ. What's going on?
Yeah, I saw you guys at the Philly tour stop, and I've been dying ever since to hear you. So good.
Philly freaking rocks. You guys came out in droves for us when we were down there.
Yeah, man, it was good. My girlfriend showed her ass and got me a free XM, so
Nice.
that's why I got you guys on now.
Cool. What do you got today?
Nothing. I've been hearing this commercial on a radio station down here in Philly, and I swear it's Miriam who's on it. And she's saying, hey, it's Miriam from, she doesn't say from O&A, but she's doing some commercial spot. So, I don't know, you guys got to find out what's up with that. Have you heard anything?
No.
Well, check it out. Ask her what's up, because she's on and she's going, hey, it's Miriam, in that unmistakable, terrible voice that you know it's got to be her.
Eric's doing a great job screening the calls. Thank you, Eric. This is great.
Yeah, and, I just wanted to mention to...
great call.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Mike. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey, what's up, boys?
You
boys. You gave me 2 years of my effing life. Now I'm paying for this crap. Let's get to work.
I know, that's what...
It's day one, you idiot.
Hey, you had 2 years. Get some material.
Day one.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you,
man.
By the way, if you want some great Opie and Anthony clips, the best place for clips, I'm telling you.
Oh, no, here we
Well,
go.
I can't.
Oh,
people
no.
who want to catch up on the show,
Go ahead.
for Pete's sake,
Go ahead.
Yeah?
there's a place. It's called eatabullet.com, and their Yellow Discipline CD. You can get the best Opie and Anthony clips. If I'm just saying, if you want them, you can do that.
Here it begins, Anthony. Frank
Great.
from New York City. What's up, Frank?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Ow.
Awesome to hear you again. Hey, I wanted to call and let you know I heard you on the Ungagged 56 times this weekend.
I know. They ran that at least a couple hundred times, I think.
But when, Anthony, you're talking about that Tom Brokaw tax cunts,
Yes.
I'm the guy who sent you that file.
Ah. Yeah, that was a good one.
You guys are really cool about, replying to emails and trying to keep in touch all during the 2 years. So
Yeah, because we had so much to do. It's amazing we found the time. Yeah. We were bored. We had nothing to do.
All right, thank
But
you.
you're special.
Thank you, Frank.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
I think, let me see, this instant feedback. How do you feel about Lindsay Lohan? Very hot.
Very
nice,
hot.
big,
She's the new one.
voluptuous cans.
Hot.
And obviously, because of her drunken, brawling father, she's got issues, so she's probably being an easy lay. Yeah, so I approve.
Who is she?
Oh, that father of hers, every week. He's getting another brawl. He's all drunk. He got in a fight at, a christening with his cousin or something. They were always hauling him off to jail. He was at some Long Island hotel. He rung up some, $20,000 bill and didn't pay it.
And then just walked out.
He walks out. He's probably like, F you, I'm Lindsay Lohan's father, you son of
Go
a
F
bitch.
yourself.
Yeah, so she's got some issues. Daddy issues.
Hey, Mike, what's going on, buddy?
I just wanted to say, you guys still fucking suck. You left us hanging out there for 2 years and no bullshit. But I got a funny story for you, Ope. I think you probably appreciate this more.
All right.
At the very end of your show there, you had an intern named John who was really into the show. You guys took him on afterwards, after his internship was done. When you guys got canceled, he stayed working at MEW for a couple of weeks until they got rid of him. For fucking 2 years, the kid didn't have shit to do with his life. He almost killed himself, and now he's an intern at Z100 like a fucking homo.
They love that F word, Opie.
They
That's
just
all I
love
got
it.
out of that conversation, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sure you had something to say, but I was so distracted by all of those Fs.
The F word gets in the way. What?
I just don't like the way he prefaced that with, I got a funny story.
I know.
Yeah.
You never should say that ever.
If that's a funny story, Mohammed Atta's a good pilot.
Oh. Why don't you save those type jokes for Colin's show?
Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
How are you?
All right, I want to buy some product placement on your show.
Well, we officially don't have any sponsors, so.
Yeah, I want to be your first sponsor.
And what's that?
I got a product. It's the rape brick. It's your own personalized brick. You know, we stream it down. We make it a little aerodynamic. We put rubber on it.
Oh, boy.
And you can go around. You can use it to pick up girls.
Oh, boy.
Jesus, I like that idea.
Hey, Zig, how are you? My buddy Zig's there.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not? All right.
He doesn't want to acknowledge that he knows you. He's in the other room.
It's a good product, though.
Well, I think it's obvious that we got to take a break here.
Yeah.
We do have the FU line, by the way. Oh. Are we allowed to call it the FU line?
I don't think they got a hold of that one.
They didn't get a hold of that one. They did try to get a hold of our names, and Anthony and I, we've been Opie and Anthony for 10 years, so they weren't successful. Could you imagine we start a new radio show and it's Greg and Tony?
Hey, it's the Greg and Tony Show.
Ugh.
Formerly Opie and Anthony.
FU line, you can leave messages, and that would help fill up some of this time as we build this show. It's 866-FU-line-1. 866-FU-line-1. It's up and running as Steve nods his head and hits the button to get us out of this mess.
Opie and Anthony, they jerked off to the Olsen twins before they were legal.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Yes. Great country music. Great country music of China. That album, didn't sell well, but there were some fantastic country songs on there, like Bring me back my bowl of rice, you bitch. This didn't go well. That wasn't a good song, and it was somewhat offensive. And this one. Well, the Yangtze flooded again. There's mud in my clogs. And my whole family was crushed by giant logs. Well, they're damming the river up at the Three Gorges. And I might have sex with a pig. That was a weird song. I don't really understand, I don't think the translation was good there. It was very bad. In fact, might have sex with a pig. That's not, No, I don't like it. And who would? They never call. And if by accident they do call, a phone has fallen off its hook at the farm, and they've gotten a duck to poke the numbers. All you'll hear is... They aren't good talkers. Pigs, they don't care about your personal life. They don't care about you. They just take. Yeah. And then we kill them. So I guess they deserve all they can. So...
An easier way to use frequent flyer miles. I'm Kevin Eby with Chip Talk. While frequent flyer miles can be a great way to save money on your next trip, they are notoriously difficult to use. There are only a limited number of free seats available on each flight, and as airlines run fewer flights and pack more people on their planes to save money, those free seats can become hard to come by. Continental Airlines is trying out a new online system to help you redeem your miles. The system, which is still in an early phase, is available through a section on Continental's website. Type in where you want to go, and the site will automatically show you all the flights during a 2-month period where you can use your miles to fly free or to upgrade to a better seat. Continental hopes the system will prompt more people to book flights through its website, saving it money. The system was designed by a team of computer scientists at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the same team that developed a system making it easier to compare fares. You can find out more at continental.com or through chiptalk.com. I'm Kevin Eby.
XM 46.
The singer in question was Robert Plant.
A remarkable thing about my arriving at Page's house was, A, that I'd been staying the week before with Terry Reid and his parents.
Born in 1948 in Staffordshire, Plant had left home at 16 in order to pursue his passion for singing.
Beautiful materials flowing from the walls and the Howling Wolf incredible stereo blaring out, and there I am with an old battered suitcase going, what oh mate?
Top tracks, XM 46. XM's Arts Confidential.
Smart radio.
Restricted for your ears only. Artist Confidential.
Artists you will only find on
Don
XM.
Henley.
Legendary artists. You've listened to them for years.
Rush.
Now take a closer look.
Bonnie Raitt.
Hear one-on-one interviews and performances before a live audience in XM's Performance Theater.
Artist Confidential.
Every second and fourth Sunday of each month on XM Live and 3 other respective channels. 8p in the East, 5p in the West.
A couple was in a vestibule at St. Pat's doing ass sex.
Lick, 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 lick.
Sounds great. Complete whores.
Opie and Anthony got this couple to have sex in New York's St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Desecration against the church is disrespectful. It's a true sacrilege.
It was just a joke. Opie's fault again.
How can we blow up our lives today?
You rocking sex. Uh-oh, we're in it again.
They hire people who are artists to do a certain thing, and then when they go too far, they suddenly wash their hands of them if they feel the heat is too heavy.
Opie and Anthony should not have been fired.
Technically, we didn't get fired.
They probably shouldn't have hired them in the first place.
Exiled radio hosts.
They had been fired in Boston after announcing that the mayor was killed. Another prank.
And I go, Anthony, I got a great idea today. We're going to tell the whole city of Boston that the mayor died in a fiery car crash while he was on vacation in Florida. What do you think?
Oh my God, is this a bad one?
Oh, it just gets worse and worse.
Everything just went right down the crapper.
Can I just say fuck?
The duo is signed on with XM Satellite Radio.
Thank God.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Oh, what a glorious day.
It's all about me. I play golf with old guys. I am a grinning idiot. Act.
Hey, it's Opie and Anthony. We're back now. The new climate of radio. Ho, ho, Opie.
Thank you. You don't go to CNN for dick jokes. Don't come to O&A for hard-hitting news.
Я обожаю Opie и Anthony.
私はOpieとAnthony毎日聞きます.
Opie's хуй большой и красивый.
I don't know.
Your mom's box.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
We stink. Spread the virus. Opie and Anthony are back. Our first day at XM Satellite Radio. We pretty much run our own channel here at XM Satellite Radio.
Oh, yeah.
Repeats of this first mess will be all day long.
Right up until we give you another one tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
That's it.
That means we got to wake up early again tomorrow? I thought this was like a one-shot deal.
I know. I think we got to do that a few times.
I'm not used to working more than one day in a row.
Even that?
In the last 2 years, every once in a while, we had something to do. You know what I mean? Maybe do like a radio interview or this or that.
Meeting with our agent, Bob.
And then we would do our day, and then that was it.
Yeah.
It's like, whoo, that was a tough week.
I'm exhausted.
Well, we got to say hi to Rich Voss. He's on the line here somewhere if I can figure this out.
Oh.
The hotline, I think. Voss!
Hey, what's happening?
Star of Last Comic Standing.
Oh, it's so cool to hear both your voices again.
Are you on a speakerphone?
No, I'm on my new cell phone.
What?
Are you sleeping in a cave?
No, I'm sitting in the bathroom, so I don't wake up my girlfriend.
Ah.
Why? Does it sound staticky?
That's how pussy whipped Voss is, that we have to hear an echo.
Because he doesn't want to wake up his girlfriend?
Can you hear the echo now? I opened the door a little.
Did you stand in the septic tank?
No, yeah, next to your career. Listen to me.
Oh, yes. What's up, Voss?
Well, I don't have to mail you money anymore. You guys like the studio and everything? Is everything going cool there today? Was it cool?
We thought it was great. We'll get the reviews later, I'm sure.
It's great to be back on the air.
We're slowly but surely getting back into, game form here, getting our rhythm back.
Right.
Ben's working.
Well,
yeah.
Ben's sweating. We know that much.
Wow, this is great. I really don't have anything. I'm sitting in L.A. because now that I'm in L.A., I lost
Voss.
money.
Voss, I still have a lump on my hand, by the way. Did you see this?
He's the only guy. He's such a fag. Who hurts and breaks their arm playing golf in a sand trap?
That is true.
In a sand trap.
We were playing at the Doral down in South Beach, and I broke this hand, my left hand,
Yeah.
while we were on hiatus, hitting out of a sand trap. And then this heals, and then we were playing in Jersey, like 2 months ago, Voss?
Yeah.
And Voss was so obsessed with breaking 80 that, he had to go find his golf ball, and I couldn't wait anymore, so I go to the green. That was the same hole where I found deer ticks all over my body. So I made Voss check my stuff. What? I pulled up my pants as far as they'll go, and I turned around like, dude, make sure there's no freaking deer ticks on me. So then I'm on the green, and Voss finally finds his ball, and what did you hit, like a lob wedge or something?
Sandwich, straight up in the air.
Straight up in the air. I'm on the green. I'm pretty much near the pin, assuming that there's no way he's going to get close to the pin, so I'm in a safe position, right? Voss doesn't even yell 4. Next thing I know, the ball hits the top of my hand like I got shot. I go down. The thing, just swells up right away. It's bleeding through the skin, and he's laughing like a jackass on the fairway, thinking it's the funniest thing he's ever seen.
He did yell 4. You just didn't hear it. You thought it was the sprinkler starting up.
How hard it is not to laugh when you hit somebody with a golf.
Yeah, then Voss is walking to the green going, the only thing I can think of is, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, because he was worried about my temper. Don't laugh, don't laugh.
All you got to do that is think of Dat Fan's act, and you won't laugh. Oh, the guy that beat you.
You know what? Listen to me. Let me explain. When I was working the last 2 years, doing network.
I cannot believe we have to put up with this.
I know.
Ever since we got canceled, Voss has become this international superstar.
Well, slow down.
International, man. I was in Montreal.
Yeah.
I told you I was quantum leaping all over the place, and I'm in Montreal for the comedy festival, and he was getting recognized like crazy up there too.
That's like North Montana. That's not international.
We used to own that territory way back in the day, and we gave it back. Go ahead, what?
When we went up to Montreal, Opie was kind of depressed because we were getting a lot of attention. Norton was up there, and Opie's walking around going, I'm famous still. I'm famous, right? And, of course, all these girls came up to me and said, can we have a picture? I said, no problem. Give him the camera. He'll take it.
Opie had to take
Give who the camera, Ope?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
I had to take pictures of fat girls with Voss. Because that's all he attracts through this whole network thing is fat girls that love him.
There really is some kind of a rule that if anybody under 300 pounds tries to watch Last Comic Standing, their TV falls over and breaks.
You got to watch Last Comic Standing. You got to stick your arm in cheese and nibble on it.
When are you taping again, man? You're out there. What are you doing? You're in you're in the competition now, right?
Yeah, I'll find out tomorrow if I'm in the finals or today. I don't know. We go in today at 12:30.
How many guys are left?
There's already 2 in the finals, Heffron and Mordal, and then the people that roasted last week, they voted. So I'll know today or tomorrow if I'm in the finals.
Does Jay Moore know that you don't like him at all, or do you fake that ass kissing, or what?
Well, no one really likes Jay. He's not a likable guy. He knows that. We just try to get as much out of him as we can, and we move on. I'm still trying to get his wife. What are you going to do? He's the host. I'm going to pretend you like him. I'm kind of doing that now. The thing. Here's the thing. Tomorrow, if I'm in the finals, I need, everybody to vote for me because I could win $250,000. Then I'm going to buy Norton that liposuction. Nothing.
That should have gotten a bigger laugh. We're just tired,
Leave
man.
it.
Yeah, we're not used to these early hours there, Voss.
That actually deserves something. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty good.
Does he live in L.A. now?
No.
Voss, are you taking a dump in the bathroom?
No.
I want to know when I'm going to be able to dump. These new hours.
Yeah.
It's messing up my whole schedule. Huh?
You get breaks and stuff, right?
We get 3-minute breaks because we don't have any sponsors yet.
You know how hard it is for Steve to slug down 8 beers in 3 minutes?
How does Steve look? Did he lose all the weight and stuff?
Yeah, Steve looks great, man.
He did.
Oh, man. So really, Norton's the only chubby one really in the studio now.
I really look awful.
You did gain a little
Shut up.
pounds.
No, Norton looks good. Norton's on fire, man.
No, I don't look good. I look disgusting. I'm wearing a Tony Clifton shirt and my fat stomach is showing. I don't look good. I look awful.
Did you see him on Leno? He killed.
Yeah, he did great on Leno.
Yeah, the set did go good, except for the fact that like a bisexual, my collar was back and open like I was walking out with a fan blowing on me. Little queer with his big TV break.
You were trying to look like a supermodel or something.
Yeah, it really was.
He did so well on Leno, they gave him Carson Daly right after it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Saw
good,
that.
actually.
Saw that.
Not bad. I mean,
You were very funny.
They go from filet mignon to scrapple. What's wrong with you?
I don't like the fact that the first time you said that word recently, it was probably filet mignon. You just wanted to say a word with a silent T to prove you could do it.
They go great with tortillas and scones.
Before we got booted, I had a list of things that Rich said that I was, just ruin you for on the air, and then we got kicked off. It was hard. That was the worst part of getting kicked off.
And we couldn't, do this thing.
He got a lot of applause breaks.
Yeah. All right, wow. Here it is, our first big celebrity interview. Thanks, boss.
Hey, yeah, look at that.
When are you coming back, Rich? I miss you.
First, I'm coming back Tuesday night, first time.
Be safe.
Listen to me. Let me explain something. It's, 6:30 in the morning here. I'm half asleep. I just wanted to congratulate you guys on what your luck is. Can I do something like that?
Yeah, you just did.
Yeah, I'll come in
Well,
and
give
we'll
us.
fight.
Can you at least say congratulations nicely, like you mean it?
No, I really do. I'm so. How many nights do we sit in the car looking at trannies, thinking I can't wait till they get back on the air?
Looking at what?
Just hanging out, me and Norton.
Exactly. Attaboy.
Adam from Voorhees, New Jersey says, in 2 months, Voss will be doing the surreal life with William Hung.
Already. Let me tell you, there's a new boss right now. The old boss is gone, okay?
Oh.
Still have his material.
Does this one have tattoos on him of Jewish symbols?
Got a new 98 Mercedes.
98 you're up to. Nice.
I looked at other ones last week. Things are good, okay?
Are you going to get a new Mercedes?
No, I got the 98 still, but I'm looking at new ones.
All right, boss. This is.
All right, listen, good luck.
This is really fascinating.
Oh, well, what do you want from me? I mean, you guys aren't leading me into anything anyhow. You tell a boring story about you breaking your arm in a sand trap. Nobody cares.
I cared. It hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. Yes, it hurt.
We could talk about the grandma.
Oh, the hottie. She was a hottie.
She was not. She looked like Jonathan Winter's sister or something. She was an albino hippie, and she was a grandma, and you made out with her.
She was 56.
But she was a grandma, though.
So?
56 is definitely grandmother age.
That's all right.
Oh,
Well, listen.
She was awful.
How was her breath?
Huh?
How was her breath?
Oh, it's horrible.
Like Denchu cream and baby powder.
Yeah, just
that
sour smell of just dreams never realized. Dead family members and friends. Ugh, a little spittle in the corner of her old rotten mouth. Liver spotted handed old cunt. I hope she's dead.
Lipstick wicking its way up through those wrinkles into her nostrils.
I got nothing. Vote for me tomorrow. Tell everybody all day long.
All right.
All right, boss.
Good luck, sweetie.
There are people yawning in the studio, so we're going to let you
Wow.
go.
Good luck. Bye.
All right, goodbye. There goes our buddy Rich Voss from Last Comic Standing.
That was a zero energy Voss.
I know.
Oh, hi, guys. No, I'm out in L.A. Look, he's got to mention that he's in L.A. It's Hollywood Voss now.
And that he's on network TV. And
I'm my girlfriend. My model girlfriend is asleep.
Ooh.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
More bells coming in.
Where's the girl who brought him?
They all sound the same.
Oh, they don't want to?
Oh, she didn't want to come in? All right. Angelo, what's going on?
Hey, just want to tell you guys did a great job preparing for this morning's show. I feel like I did more work. A month ago, I go out and I buy the XM, $129. I got to sit on the phone on hold for 45 minutes with this lady telling me, how great you guys are going to be. And I've been listening forever. Woke up 5:30 this morning, first day of my vacation, just to make sure I hear everything. And I got so nervous. I didn't even think you guys were going to come on with all that music and all that nonsense.
Yeah, nonsense.
It's really great to hear you guys.
We're just
sure we're to get a lot of votes tomorrow night after that riveting.
I know that was such an exciting break, you know.
Yeah, right. I am voting for someone else just because of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because of his lackluster appearance on this program.
Let's go to Dan in Jersey. Hey, Dan, what's up, buddy?
What's going on, guys?
Hey,
where's Psycho Mark?
Psycho Mark is still working at Fox.
Is he coming over?
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
He'll probably do some radio with us, sure.
Voss, all the energy of Lori hacking.
Hey, is Rick coming back?
Perfect
or is he,
last name.
taking his new job too much?
Rick is at Hot 97 here in the city doing a good job over there.
Producing their morning show.
Producing their morning show, so.
Hey, Norton.
Not going to work ever, sir.
All right, let's go to Matt in Wantagh. What's up, Matt?
Hey, oh my God, I'm on. I've been on hold since about 5:30 on August 15th, 2002, waiting to play What Have I Learned.
We can't even do that yet because we can't print up anything.
That's ridiculous.
No. We're still building the studios. We're still plugging things in. We're still getting our office together. We don't even have an office yet.
Hey, O&A, did you guys shut down the voting for the best press contest?
No, we do have to get a winner for that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
With all kidding aside, I learned radio sucked without you guys. So thank God you're back. Good luck, guys.
All right. Thank you, Matt.
JD Gray. Who the hell keeps yawning over an open mic? Nice first show. Retarded Laverne and Shirley, Voss, and yawning staff.
Yeah, who is?
I'll never get this $1.99 back.
It's Ben yawning.
You leave this stupid mic open over here. I can't do anything.
yawn.
Steve comes in, tries to talk to me. Everybody's trying to talk to me. But how do
Although
you
I got to give him that Voss interview.
It was during the Voss interview,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
nodding off there myself.
I've been up since 3. Doesn't matter. You sound like you have sleep apnea when you're awake. Make fun of Steve. Come on, he's easier to make fun of. I don't make fun of Steve. He's sitting back there doing a good
just doing
job.
my thing. I kept the mic off.
Oh, he loves it.
Ben, you realize that you said, I've been up since 3. We're going to have to do this every day.
I know. I'm fine. I like doing this. Yesterday, kiddo. I
Old
like
Eminem's stomach behind the glass. Look at him.
What? I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
In his little room.
What?
Nothing. He likes just piping in.
He's going to ask for more cowbell from that position.
More cowbell.
More cowbell. Oh. Ernie, what's going on?
Hey, guys. Kind of briefly heard about you, but never really heard you before. I hate to say this. This will probably come off bad, and I'll probably get ribbed for it, but huge fan of Jim Norton. I got to say, I heard this weekend on the little preview that they had going on. That, Jim Norton is like a foundation of your show.
Yeah.
So I'm
Foundation.
hoping you guys will overcome Jim Norton. But I got lured in by Jim Norton.
Wait, you don't like Jim Norton?
Oh, I love Jim Norton. That's the reason I signed
He don't like us.
Oh, you don't like us yet?
I've never heard you guys.
Oh,
The only
yeah,
thing
no.
I've heard of Opie and Anthony is the little bit you guys had with the church.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
That lured me in. If I could have got a radio station that carried you down here in Florida, I probably would have got drawn into it.
We get a lot of these calls at first. Trust me, just give it some time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We'll grow on you. We're still getting the whole show together. Actually,
This is like drinking beer. You didn't like beer the first time you drank it, but now you can't get rid of this stuff.
No, well, you know why? It's because the first time you really smell beer, for me at least, it's on an uncle's breath in your ear at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, good luck. I'm going to stay with you guys.
All right,
It's worth
thank you.
$2 a month.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it's only $2 a month.
$1.99, Opie.
Oh, $1.99.
Less than
I'm
$2
sorry.
a month.
Free for the month of October.
Yeah,
a whole month free.
That's
that was
right.
the big sales pitch. Get Opie and Anthony for free.
That's right. Buy that.
$1.99 savings.
Yeah, that's a good bargain. I mean,
Let's check in with Arizona. Peter, what's up?
What's up, guys? I've been waiting for this forever. It seems like it never would have come. Anthony, I have to know. Are you into the Halo? Are you waiting for Halo 2?
No, I'm waiting for Half-Life 2, but who isn't? Like waiting for the past year and a half for that one.
So you're
I'm
not
playing
really
a lot of cool games though. I thought Doom 3 was pretty cool. I've been playing all the Battlefield 1942 mods and whatnot.
Awesome game.
Keeping myself busy, and then I got my little fag fix with EverQuest. I got back on that thanks to Keith the Cop, like a pusher, getting me re-addicted. So I'm waiting for the expansion on that so I could spend another quarter of my life trying to level up. What a faggot.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about those Mets?
Well, what are you going to do?
Sir,
What are you going to do?
I'm glad you're calling from Arizona, but do they allow you to have an XM radio in the helium factory?
Screw you. I'm 21.
I'm not saying
Screw
you're young.
you.
Listen, pejorative voice.
When it's time to change. All right, Peter, thank you.
You're a bulimia victim.
Ooh. Hey, whoa, whoa,
Believe
whoa,
it.
whoa.
Oh, he's like, that didn't work.
We don't need that type of talk.
Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening?
You tell us.
I got a what did I learn today?
Okay. Oh, this is going to be brutal. Go ahead.
Well, actually, I got a few, but let me start with the first one. I did some math,
Uh-huh.
and I figured out that I've learned that I'm wasting 6.63 cents a day on it. The next thing I learned is that since Rick is not the producer anymore, I guess that means that Opie isn't banging his sister anymore either.
Oh, Jesus.
And I saw Voss at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights. He was pretty good, though.
Okay.
His girlfriend is awful, though. Just go for him. Forget about the girl.
All right. Thanks, Mike.
Do they do the same bill a lot?
What?
Boss and his chick?
I don't know who his chick is. Does he have a chick?
Yeah, they talk about it on
They
Colin's
talked about it
show.
on Last Comic Standing, finally.
I think they work
And
together.
on Colin's show.
Oh, Tough Crowd.
You know Tough Crowd.
I sure do for another month. But maybe they'll put on some, funny cartoons at that hour.
A little bitter. It's going away, right?
No. Why should I be bitter?
I love the Tough Crowd. It can't go away, but it's too late, right?
I don't know. I'm on today and I'm on tomorrow.
I just like the idea I kept Patrice off the streets for a couple of nights. I was able to walk around without fear for my life.
Jeff, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, guys? You suck.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Hey, listen, I got a great idea for a bid. I know you guys are getting back in the swing of things. I'm thinking, what about you go out and get like a sponsor, say like a beer company, and you go around and you have a bunch of people having sex in New York.
That's a good one.
I'm just thinking, why not Yemen, guys? You suck.
Well, how about this? We can get a bunch of retarded people to have sex and call it Sex for I Am Sam.
Oh, right. Okay, the movie. Yeah. All right. That was a little too much thinking about the movie. I Am Sam. I kind of forgot that movie was about the retarded.
But here's the worst part. A, that joke was awful. But B, I almost said Sex for Sam I Am. And I had to catch myself.
See, that's almost what went through my head. I was thinking that, and I was trying to put
All right.
that together.
It's nice to dissect how many levels that joke sucked a dick on. Conceptually, delivery-wise.
Mark, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? You guys might remember me. I called up your show a few years ago, all pilled up and drunked up, and you guys told me you give me tool tickets if I go out in front of my apartment, and you guys got me locked up.
Oh, yeah, we got you arrested.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, I lost my job after that. Girl finally...
So did we.
Yeah, I know. I think I'd be a little more upset if I lost your job instead of my shitty $9 an hour job.
Is this Voss listening to
I don't know.
Well, his bad jokes and...
What did you do, sir? Were you a windshield wiper
Slurring.
tester?
We're like fading away fast here. Oh, my God. Billy, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
I'm a new listener,
Okay.
and I'm actually friends with your old producer, Rick.
All right.
He told me that if I don't get the show within 10 minutes, that I'm wasting my time.
That old gag.
Seriously, it's great to hear you guys, and I'm fucking psyched, man.
All right, cool. Thanks, Billy.
There he goes.
The listeners like the cursing. So tomorrow we got to get the wiffle ball bat. We got to get more sounds.
More sounds.
We got to do the queef thing. We got to do the what's in my pants. We got to start ramping up here.
The show will get back into being the show that we like to put on and that you like listening to. It's first of all, I had a lot of fun with the technical glitches today. I think I'm legally deaf now.
Yeah.
A couple of times those commercials came on and I'm bleeding from the ears.
And you're still learning how to work the Jumbotron in front of you.
Oh, yeah. I got 4 huge screens. I've been using one to look at the what isn't called instant feedback.
And we got one
because
sound
of legal
clip.
reasons.
We got one sound
I got
clip.
one sound clip.
That's it.
And that's it. That's all we're working with.
And we weren't even sure we were going to broadcast today until a little while ago. Mm-hmm. So we're in the USA Today and the New York Times as well. Some good reading. All right.
I had a lot of fun.
And everybody's a little tired, not used to the.
It was
the
very
hours.
nice. No, I don't care. It was very nice being back.
Oh, no.
A lot of fun.
We had a great time. What, Ben? We're going to get out early.
Yeah, we're done.
Because we're just yapping now.
We's done.
All right. So this mess gets to repeat in about an hour?
Yeah.
And also we play some music on this channel, and
Think
we
so,
play
yeah.
some of our favorite comics as well.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
Aren't you lucky you were here for the first show?
That's right. You could tell everybody.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. on what? Oh,
you dick.
Oh, you totally nailed it.
Yeah. All right, we're out of here.
Opie and Anthony.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right, King Friday. Work the taints. Ooh, Mr. Rogers is about to come in your fist hole.
The Opie and Anthony Show.